Hello, everyone. Welcome to VTVV and the Canadian Grand Championships for 2019. I'm Shane Ruman,
And I'm Ben Downer.
and we have an exciting match coming up for top 8. We have the 5th place finishing Alexandre Tessier on a Dragon Keeper of Water versus
Matthew Beck on Phoenix, but most interestingly, Seeker of Void.
Matthew.
Pretty sure Matt was 7th seed, or 5th place Phoenix, 7th seed.
Oh, sorry.
Matt is 2nd seed, Alexander is
7th. My apologies. Maybe I got the older Lotus Pavilion when I looked last. Matthew Beck is Algara on Discord. People play there. Alexander is probably there, but I forgot to ask his Discord name before we started. So sorry for that. Looks like they're they have different methods of deciding who decides who goes first. So go with the D20. There's no standard L5R way. Some people like the little game before the game to roll the dice. Some like the even odd, but okay. So matchup wise, so Ben, how do you feel about this? Who's favorite? What do you think of the big factors?
Well, I think with Matthew being on the Embrace the Void, Consumed by Five Fires, that helps a lot. Especially with Alexander on Unicorn Splash instead of Crab Splash. There's going to be no reprieves. So he might, come late game, have an issue sticking some of his characters. So they might not be around for too long. As you can see here are the deck lists. Here's Alexander's Dragon Splash Unicorn. Anything stick out to you here?
Yeah, well, Dragon Splash Unicorn sticks out pretty hard there, pretty fast. And I think that you're right. The Consumed by Five Fires. And Matthew is the only Seeker of Void Phoenix that was in the field of 9.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good matchup versus Crane. It's definitely going to be a good matchup here because of that. I think the only one Daimyo's favor I think is pretty interesting. I think you're just mulliganing for it. If you don't see it, oh well, and you don't worry about it later on. Or if you get a little value, that's fine. He does have. Oh no, this is not the. Okay, I was misinformed about exactly this deck. Okay, so it's not a dueling deck. I don't know where I got that idea from, but he's got Gateway to Mado. That's not something you see every day in a Dragon deck. So it's got some real spice in this guy. Like it's a Unicorn Splash. And apologies to Matthew. We're not going to talk much about his deck because I think we've all seen it over the many months before. Seeker Void, Consumed by Five Fires.
Yeah, there's the first flop.
Okay.
So Satoshi from Alexander and a Mitsu. But on Matthew's side, he's got the Forgotten Library and a Scholar. So he's got some good holdings out early.
He does.
Good cheap character.
He won't need the Ancestral Shrine, I don't think, in this matchup. Now that we've seen this as a more sort of standard punchy monk dragon.
Nope.
But Forgotten Library definitely always good early. Buys a cheap Shiganja. Yeah. He's seen the deck list. He knows there's no Assassinate. So he's only semi-obnoxious by putting two Fate on it instead of like 3, 4 to make it stick the whole game. We get Katsuki Yumi. Oh no, is it? No, it wasn't Katsuki Yumi.
Agasha Taikuko.
Yeah, not a card you see every day.
No.
Can you bring that one up, Travis? Agasha Takayo.
Oh, you guys are lost.
Okay,
so he's choosing a non-stronghold province to not be attacked. I wonder which I missed the indication of which one it was.
there's
Satoshi?
no,
it's Mitsu.
Mitsu, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Honor token
And he's banked 2 Fate to buy like a fatty Mitsu next turn, I'm guessing.
Maybe Satoshi to get.
Or maybe Satoshi.
Discard.
I mean, again, that 5 fires, so he's going to have to be worried about it. He has no cancels at all. No Defend Your Honor, despite being keeper, and no Censure. So
I assume
he's going to have to play around that the whole time, I think.
Yeah. The province with Mitsu on it is probably the gateway. He's just using that.
Talisman. Yeah, he's running Talisman.
He's running
to get
Talisman,
it there. So he's using Gateway sort of in a non-obnoxious, non-game-ending Exodia way.
Just getting value.
Just get some value from it. And he's got the Swordsmith, of course, to go fetching. Sorry, we're a little behind catching up on the deck. I missed what he grabbed with the Talisman, but with the Swordsmith. We see an attack with Takayo.
For military for 2, no defense, fire ring.
Oh, big brains it in on a 2 strength.
Oh.
Talisman on the enemy's character. Okay. Because, I mean, you know he's packing 3 let goes.
Yep.
I mean, not that he can't just let it go,
Yeah.
but he only has a 1 fate character versus a 2 fate character, so.
We see Matt has the display, so he might.
And
he has it in hand, yeah.
Yeah,
So
but he also wants the he went fire ring. I don't think that's a big deal.
No.
To display he's sword, so he's planning to break it. So be more quiet. Okay. Say.
Okay.
He has the sword, so he's planning to break it, and he wanted to drop the talisman before it gets stripped, I guess. Yeah, for use for 2 turns. Yeah, we see a display of power on the fire ring. I mean, if I'm Dragon, I'm not too upset by a display of power on the fire ring here.
No, you got a break. You got rid of the Forgotten Library.
Yeah, you pumped up that Solemn Scholar, a little bit, but so now it's a 3/3 for 3 turns, all because of what you did. That's a little galling, but it wasn't the Earth Ring, at least, right?
No. Yeah, that would have been rough.
Although he's probably going to defend with the Swordsmith. I don't know if he'd be attacking this round. But yeah, it's Solemn Scholar is going to be definitely a problem round around here.
Yeah. Especially because he can play that with the extra fate, just because there's no.
I mean, with 1 fate left, I'd be tempted to not take the Earth Ring this round because you're first next round.
And go in for it.
And just, or is he? Yeah, and just go take Earth Ring with a fate next round because your Solemn Scholar will still be there.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does. So, I mean, he could even go Void.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for a Mado, the deck having Mado, Dragon did spend a lot of fate the first round. They got a break. That's good. But it's going to cost them, a fine katana on that to Kyle.
Yeah. He's probably going to go aggressive here. Do you think the Dragon?
I guess so, yeah. It's true. He knows the 5-Fire is lurking. He knows the long game is not his. The more Shigenjas, the worse the storms get. Okay, so we see looks like a no defense.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Not breaking. A no defense on the Earth Ring, because now the Swordsmith can't attack. Basically.
Yeah.
It's an interesting choice. Sorry?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So we'll see. Let's see what he does with the. He talisman's over. Okay. Oh, he wants to
upholding.
Upholding. Yeah.
So I can see some let goes in Matthew's hand. I think he might play the one on the talisman here, just to go down to 2 strength.
How many is he on? I saw 1. I don't know if he has more than 1.
2 in hand.
2 in hand. Okay, so you think? He takes the other approach. Against the wave is the Swordsmith, and he's going to box against the wave of his own guy, or is he going to use the let goes?
Not sure. I think he might let go, or he'll just accept.
Accept it.
Okay,
yeah.
There it is.
So let's go to talisman. No, there's 2 tals. Oh, the other's talisman was stripped because he had 2 of them. Okay. Yep. So now we're down to 1 talisman left in the deck. And 2 let goes on and my Mystics. Oof. It's going to be tough for him to stick anything. Oh, yeah. Interesting plays. I don't think he paid for that. But he sticks a Finger of Jade. Oh, no, he manicured, so he did pay for it.
Yep.
And he doesn't allow him to play against the waves on the Solemn Scholar, so that's an interesting. He's really investing a lot in the Solemn Scholar to get it to break.
We also pumped him up, so he's now able to break
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is, I mean, it's good to see the hand and whatnot, but with people being able to pre-play stuff, it's like, it's a lot of investment for 1 card.
Yeah.
It's a card of your choice, of course. That's pretty good, but.
Yeah. He also gets to resolve the Earth Ring, so you can use the Scholar just in case.
And of course, with Kyud Nasawa, it's
any spell card.
Yeah, any spell card you take out is not useful.
Yeah, but he takes the let go. Makes sense with all of his attachments that he wants to stick on his characters.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, Shining Maiden comes down for the second attack. Oof, 2 out of 3 is pretty good. So he goes in resto.
Yep.
Did he see the last province? How did he
because
know?
he couldn't do the conflict at the Mitsu province, I think he's assuming it's Mado.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Very confident about that, yeah. So it's good to get rid of resto now, of course,
Yes.
because he's down to 5 cards, I think, in hand, maybe 6. Oh, no, because he drew 2, so I think he has 6 in hands. Yeah, he missed the Earth Ring, so we'll see if we resolve it or not. Okay, another thing. So they're going back and doing the Earth Ring that was missed because of all the action that happened with that upholding.
Yeah.
Happens sometimes, especially first game in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Nice and early for...
Okay. So I think really bad first round for Dragon there. Because we're going to go in with a Honored Solemn Scholar with an Embrace, 3 Fate lead for Scorpion, for Phoenix, and 2 Broken Provinces to 1. So almost leading in every category, except for cards, because he had to dump them to resto. But
especially with the resto, it only hit 1 card. It hit the Consumed, which can just sit in the yard until he wants to replay it.
No, I think he threw away 2. I think he also
2?
threw it,
Okay.
a sword. But yes, I mean, it's like the Consumed is still in his hands, so. So Dragon's deciding whether they want to keep the Satoshi or not. I mean, he's not a power character on defense here.
Yeah, so he throws it away.
Yeah.
Do you think he's just looking for cheap characters?
Well, and it's interesting. He defended that. He defended he used the Mitsu so Mitsu could not be attacked. But I guess he spent too much in the fate, more than the fate phase than he thought, in the conflict phase. So he actually pitched the Mitsu. But he was protecting Mado, I guess, more than Mitsu.
Yeah. I think that he just doesn't want the break on the Mado. He wants to probably reuse these swordsmiths to get a bunch of attachments.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, his 2 provinces that broke were the ones he wants to break.
Yeah.
But yeah, the swordsmith's getting voided, and then again coming out with 1 fate. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Now I get the 5 fires, so he's going to be keeping his characters around 3 fate on the board at all times. 1 embrace is on the Solemn Scholar, at least, so you have less to worry about there.
Yeah.
But not being able to buy any big tower characters or having to buy them under fated is pretty rough.
Yeah, that's rough.
So we got some Supernatural Storms against the Waves, 2 against the Waves, a Censure with Favor. It's Swordsmith goes to Diggin.
So an Adorn Baraka and Katana.
Yeah, so he gets a Katana because there's still 2 that goes out there, right?
Yeah, and he's only on 3 fate, so he's thinking he probably might need to play something this turn to stop a break.
And so Phoenix is doing our Secret Void thing where they build a board of really a ton of Shigenjas to bring the storm, as it were. Yeah. He's got Kudaka. Air Ring's got a fade on it. It's definitely a good buy. Kudaka does lots of good things for Phoenix. He's got a Mystic waiting in the wings too, if any big. So that's rough. Yeah, the Katana was a great thing. Domino Will's not going to help him much here. None of his characters are that big. He's got a Hurricane Punch for the Monk. He's got a bunch of military pumps in there, swords and Hurricane Punches. I don't see a Void Fist, though.
I don't either.
Which he needs defensively here. Okay, we see Kudaka heading in on the Earth Ring. Okay, so he's just, Phoenix, basically trying to take control, trying to get, no fate on that ring, but still, he doesn't need it necessarily, and this gives him, lots of defensive capability.
Yeah, just turn on the Scholar, stop one of their attacks, or make them overcommit.
On the bow. So I'm totally in favor of 1 Assassinate in all decks, so this can be open deck lists.
Yeah. Especially into the Phoenix, you can throw 3 fate on turn 1 Ethereal Dreamer if you see no Assassinate.
And they do sometimes anyway if they have Embraced the Voids, because it's kind of like a defense, although I'll still Assassinate it because that's 2 cards. But okay, we see a fan go down on Kudaka, to the Swordsmith. Court games in Kudaka, taking him up to the breaking still. So, are we going to invest any attachments in this Swordsmith to try to pump him up? I see a Seal of the Dragon, which with box could get him higher. It's a 1 fate, so it's kind of like, how much to attach here? But then again, it's 3rd break. I mean, your Mado's pretty useless if you take 3rd break here, right?
Especially with 2 talismans gone.
2 talismans are gone, so maybe your Mado's never never really going to come in. So.
Especially with the Mia Mystic in the province for next
Oh,
turn.
what did he get with the Earth Ring? Good point. Sorry, I missed that there. I think it was Finger of Jade. Oh.
That he was asking before.
Before they noticed. Oh, okay. Eventually, it was the Finger of Jade. Sorry, I should check the comments a little more often.
Yeah, so you just use the box to
bow. Yeah, that's true. A Swordsmith being Shigenja, awfully big problem, hard to invest. So a 0-cost card to get him to spend the Against the Waves is not terrible, but it is unfortunate because now this defense is going to be very difficult.
Yeah. It's already on Stronghold with a big Scholar.
And I think I've seen at least one Storm in hand, so he could get a +2 if he wanted from somewhere. I mean, he could. I don't think it's worth it to start Hurricane Punching just in hopes of getting
a Void Fist or something.
A Void Fist.
Or he doesn't have a Monk in the conflict, so
he does. He has Seal of Dragon.
But he has to also play that then.
He did. He played on the Swordsmith.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he plays a Finger of Jade on the Initiate. Interesting. And he does. Why does he do that? There's no Assassinate in the deck of the Phoenix player. I'm sure. I'm just missing something here. I don't see any particularly directed things.
It's Earth Ring, so I think he just wants to keep it on.
But on the Initiate, I don't know if it's that useful, regardless. But anyway, Itchy Wayfinder comes down, takes a peek at Manicured Garden. He's obviously would like to get rid of that Mystic. Again. Okay, so the Earth Ring. Okay, now it's all
Remembers Earth this time.
Good practice. Gets rid of the Braca. Okay, not playing that this turn anyway.
No unique characters to play it on.
Yes, that's true too.
Yeah.
And I think he drew another Storm, or that Storm on the far right.
Yeah. This one Storm.
Okay. Water Ring's tempting. Air Ring is not. Not going to get you much, and it is risky if they win on defense.
He played the Finger of Jade for the Scholars.
Ability, right. Yeah. Sorry, yes.
Yeah,
of course. All the talk we did about the score. So I would say you go, and Fire's not, Void is tempting, I guess, just to get rid of that pumped up Scholar. Yeah. So Void or Water would be my choice here.
Matthew's also showing potentially display with.
Yes.
So he might also be thinking like, what's.
He's on 2 display of power.
He's only on 2. Okay, he's already played 1.
Yeah.
So maybe.
So I think that's a reasonable risk. And even then, Water. Yeah, no, Water's a bit of a disaster.
Because Kadaka will just ready.
Yeah.
And attack.
But Kadaka can ready with another Against the Waves in your hand. So, you got a pretty decent chance she's readying anyway. Yeah, Water against the Manicured, my choice. But, oh man, Shiba Jimbo is going to be mighty annoying too.
Yeah.
No Void Fisting. You can't just. Thinking over situation. Yeah, Initiate, take him in, put a Fate on the Fire Ring to try to tempt him to not take Void, and then, or not take Air actually. Put a Fate on the Fire Ring, and see what you can do here. You have Hurricane Punches. You have, worst comes to worst, you just pull out with Favorable Ground, but it's not like your character's worth that much in defense. After you honor it, you can pull out if you're losing.
Yeah, and then just keep him for the Stronghold defense.
Yeah. It's going to be, is it Sacred Sanctuary? Let's see.
No, it's Rally.
Wow. Interesting. He's got Seal of the Dragon, but not Sacred Sanctuary? Oh, he's got Manicured.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So
I
thought he could stand the Swordsmith, but he cannot.
It's because he's on Keeper. He'd have to, or he's on a Keeper role, so he'd have to have a Water Province in the row if he was on Sanctuary.
You could put Revels in the row.
Yeah.
Like here. Like Phoenix has Revels in the row, which is not useful here, as Revels sometimes isn't. Because he could, Kadaka obviously being the highest cost character that can be bowed. Okay, so we have currently a little poke. Initiates can get big on military though. Okay, defense with the scholar.
Yep.
So 1 to 2. Favors on, what's favor on?
It's on military,
Military,
so it's
3.
to 3.
3, yeah. Okay, so use the Finger of Jade to not bow, so you're obviously going to invest in this conflict to win it. All starts with the bonsai. Wow. Dragon's cards are draining pretty quick. Suspect Phoenix to pass here.
I think so.
Thinking it over. The problem here is, okay, so he wins the Water Ring, right? I mean, use your Against Waves to stand Kudaka, but he could just bow the Swordsmith again.
Yeah.
And the Ichi Wayfinder is also a Shugenja.
It's always dangerous playing Shugenja into Phoenix.
So he draws a nice Grand Championship let go off the Hurricane Punch. Adds a sword. Heading north of 5, so he could box for the break right now.
Does he not have his Mountain's Anvil as well?
No. Mount Anvil Castle? Not as a prize, no.
No, did he not use it to bump his
No, he.
Oh, he did,
it's
yes,
bad,
sorry, yeah.
So he's breaking.
He didn't really need that sword, did he?
I don't think so. He was.
Yeah. Oh, he played Supernatural Storm, so we missed that. Yeah, it was 5. Yep. So he wins the Water Ring, and he plays Indomitable Will because, well, he needs a defender, and there's just a military ring. There's a military attack left.
Yep. So yeah, Matthew's going to pass the second conflict, and then before ready to Daka,
Yeah.
or Kudaka,
to get the favor.
or just stop the third break from Dragon.
Yeah.
Because Dragon will be going first player into next round, and if he can break one province here, he might be able to try to break
pressure the
Stronghold.
box. Yeah, can see it. I mean, you might as well take the fade off. Well, no, because if you attack Air Ring, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Interesting. You don't see initiates with clouds very often, but I guess this game's going pretty quick, so use them while you got them, right?
Yeah, I can see him going Void to take the last. Yeah.
Yeah, Void makes
Void
sense.
off
Yeah,
of the Scholar.
if you can get the Scholar's Void, you deny a fate and a pretty, a decent character. So he's going to head into the Manicure Garden. Gets rid of the fan. It's just good. It helps next turn, for sure, and the next 3 turns. So currently 3 to
4 to 4?
4 to 4, yeah. Second voice, okay. Second Embrace the Void. Just getting, economic advantage here.
Yeah.
So Dragon, for now, has a comparable board, but he's only got it for 1 turn.
Yeah, and he's behind 1 break.
He's behind 1 break. But certainly looking better than it did first turn for him. Like that Indomitable Woe was big. Winning those 2 conflicts, getting the break was big.
Yeah, but the airing with 2 fate on it makes it.
Oh, Kanjo with
He doesn't have favor.
He does not have favor, though. Yeah, because that winning that second conflict was pretty huge. Kanjo's on a broken province, so that's a little cause for celebration for Dragon fans out there.
Yeah.
Oh, we get second and third Satoshis, naturally. So what's he got left to Satoshi for? He's got a storehouse and the palace, right?
Yeah.
So not too bad. He could do it if he really wants the palace, basically, but I don't think he needs it. 1 century's been played. Kanjo's going to be going away. So it's a good break there, or a lucky break to deny favor on that round. Okay, so he gets the Daimyo's favor, which will make the everything okay. Oh, sorry, I thought Daimyo's favor, which will make he lost the Braca, but he's got some other expensive stuff in there. Doesn't get the 3rd talisman yet.
Seal.
Pulls a seal with the swordsmith. Okay. Now we got a 2-fate air ring. Now, if there's anything been more juicy to Kudaka, I don't know what it is. Especially on a rally, you got to pop it anyway, right?
Yeah.
So, and let's see. He's got a storm in hand for 2-4 with the box. He's got display of power.
Yeah.
I don't know if he eager to use that display of power. Undefended third break. It's not bad. Oh, okay. So Satoshi pops.
Going tomato.
Gets palace. Okay, so he can lock down. I mean, there's 2 Sentries left. I mean, oh, there's the other Imperial cards. So no more Satoshi unless you want to lose 5 honor.
He has 2 storehouses. So
oh, does he? Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
He has 2,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so there's 1 more. Okay. I think there's also an Against the Waves in Phoenix's hand. Yeah, there's an Against the Waves. So he can, like, attack, draw some defenders against the waves, and attack again.
Yeah.
Or defend, and then
He has the display.
So he's got a Tattoo Wander. I mean, it's a hefty investment, but he could drop it on that big military body there and just go around. Oh, there's Favorable Ground. There's no point. No point in using the Tattoo Wander while the Favorable Ground is sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, you could try to grab 2 fate off the air ring and try to deny the Kudaka win, but air's not helping you that much. Like, if you go in with the Initiate, it's going to be somewhat hard to win that fight for Kudaka. Like, it's an 8 strength attack.
Well, we can see the display in Matthew's hand.
Yeah.
So I think if he goes there, he'll just play it.
But you get 2 fate off the ring. They displayed in air. So he's down 1 fate and card neutral. And you caused him to, I mean, it's not terrible, but air doesn't do much for you either.
Probably the worst would be water on the display, because then he can bow the Initiate.
Yeah. Let's see what he does. Okay, so it's a big political attack. Bold. Okay. Bold for being down 3 breaks. But he's got the rally, so he can flip it to mill. So he can defend the first attack pretty well. But if he defends, he might have another Indomitable Will. How many does he have? I'm just wondering how he's going to defend.
He's 2.
He's 2, okay. Sorry?
Doesn't he have 2 characters in the conflict?
He has 2 characters in this conflict, but I'm just wondering how he's going to defend his box and then make an attack. But if he has the Indomitable Will, he can do that. Yeah, the Indomitable Will, of course, would be used on the... I'm looking forward to the Stronghold attack by Phoenix. Okay, Conflict Chidaka, so he's using that big pile of cash. He's banked up. So, of course, new Kudaka, disguised, but he's just played plain here.
Yep.
Can remove cards from the discard and go fishing in the opponent's hand to sort of look at X and then choose one. Doesn't want to lose any good cards. Cloud goes down on Kudaka. Yeah. We see Satoshi hits the gym, becomes a monk.
Yeah.
Taking it up to Tide.
He can use the box if he needs to, just to get 1 more.
Yes, to get 1 more. Yeah. He does have another. He's a Daimyo's favor. He could just drop on Satoshi. Why not, right?
Yeah.
0 cost attachment, so he could get 2 more. But there's Storms are worth 3. So if he chooses, Phoenix could shut that down fairly easy with a Storm, and there's tables on both sides, making that fairly strategic. Like, you can't, kind of nullifying, you can't just favorable out your big Satoshi after you draw the defense, right?
Yeah.
Phoenix is down to 1 fate. They can pull some fate off the air ring, so they can use multiple against the waves, I guess. That's their plan. This is for the fire ring, too. Eating a fire ring and not a break is not the most terrible thing for Phoenix here.
No, so he's just going to leave the conflict.
So Phoenix should... I think you could move back to either character, and still, because of the storms in your hand, you'd be fine. So I definitely think you should move back 1 of the characters, right? I mean, Tadaka is obviously bigger in both categories, so more generally useful. So I'd pull back the Tadaka myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so he moves to Hidaka. Okay,
Yeah.
so he plays a little safer on this conflict.
Yeah, that way he still wins, and they can't dishonor the or
and
honor Satoshi probably. But
yeah, I'd honor Satoshi for defense, but it just forces Dragon to play a card. That's true. Otherwise you'd be losing on the tie. So it's a 7 mil. This would be nice to have 7 mil for the crackback, but you have against the waves. So what are you worried about?
I think he's looking at possibly playing the daimios and then boxing on the swords.
Boxing up to 6, yeah. But that as less and less storms are played during the course of the game, you get more and more dread when you're playing Secret Void Phoenix. But how many Shigenja are they going to have?
Let's place the seal.
Seal, yeah. So, yeah. So he uses box to play Storm in his discard. Pass. Yeah, once the Storm's played.
Yeah.
8 is a lot to go at this point. Yeah, I mean, can it be anything but air ring here? Yeah.
Just a little poke, and then he can hold back.
Yeah. Well, he knows this rally, too, for the open deck list, so he wants to poke and then come in. This is political. Okay, so he's going against the waves, the Hidaka, and come in for a big military if he doesn't have to defend too heavily. Which he doesn't because he can get the third break, so. Oh, there was no defense pass on the political.
Yeah.
Interesting, I guess. I mean, looking at his hand, that was a bit bold. I mean, it's political, so what are you going to do if he just storms and goes to 7? Right?
Yeah.
I suppose, that's a bit risky on the Phoenix players to invest like that, but
yeah.
He could have, 2 storms and he could have broke that province. I suppose you could have, you still have your box, so I suppose you could have dropped Tattoo Wanderer, dropped attachments, boxed. But that's a lot of big investment for you too. Tattoo Wanderer goes down in Satoshi.
Yeah.
Satoshi heads in military, not his forte right now.
I think he's going to use.
He got the Daimyo's favor, so he got the Tattoo Wanderer for free. So
he
it's
might
covert.
box here to go up 2 just to get this break.
Yeah.
But here, I think Matt can just undefend. Yeah, he can display. And then he can ready Tadaka and just attack in.
Yeah. Punches the. He went to the gym for a reason. Punches into a punch. Classic.
Yep.
There's the display of power. Now he can Mystic. I mean, he can Mystic the. He can Mystic the.
Well, I think he's going to wait. He's going to use the Supernatural Storms just to keep the extra.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I just mean he could get the last card. I don't think he's worried too much about it, but.
No.
But this is a mill against a big mill. Like I don't. Like that's a. He hasn't used box yet, so that's a 9 strength Takeshi initiate. Oh, 7 strength. It's not. Has never been honored.
It has a cloud on him though, so we can't honor him.
We can't. So, but it's 7 strength with the box and favor. It's 8.
So 8. Yeah.
So. But and he's no cards in hand. 1 card in hand. So. If he.
It's a punch. I think.
Oh, it's a punch. Okay, so.
I think that.
I think the punch is what got thrown out.
Okay.
I don't think it is. So. If he can get to 14, he'll break. I think.
Yeah.
Drops the sword on, so he's very close.
He's going to probably storm and
he's got a storm.
And Mystic to get rid of one of the swords.
He can Mystic to get rid of a sword. He can drop an Ancient Master. Yeah. And I think that's all the pumps he has. So yeah, it's like other than a bonsai, I think it's done. Oh,
it was okay.
Was a bonsai was the other one.
He's only at 11.
Well, no, they're forgetting favor. Right? They're forgetting favor, aren't they?
It's on political favor.
Oh, it's political. Sorry, I thought it was red.
It's red. I know.
Okay. Yeah, blow up a sword, and that'll be that.
Yep.
Okay. Well played by both opponents, both players. Phoenix comes out on top in a quicker game than I thought.
Yeah. It was a lot quicker than I was, especially with
turn 4?
a lot of with Matthew's 5 fires and braces. But he able to
just leverage the stands on some pretty big characters. Plus, he had characters just last longer on the board, right? You could have saved, he could have saved the tattoo for defense, but it's one of those things where doesn't get you that much farther, because next round he'll still have that board. Yeah. You'll have just Satoshi, et cetera, right?
And
he's going first.
Yeah.
And rally's popped.
Yeah. With the storm in the yard, so.
I mean, he could buy 2 Shugs next turn, I bet.
Yeah.
Probably a cheap one and maybe expensive one.
Yeah, because
he needed the Void Fists, yeah.
Well.
Oh, he had Gishitoshi coming up, so that would have sealed it. Going first, Gishitoshi,
yeah, could just shut them down.
Unless it was clouded, but there's no Shug. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching, though. Interesting. Okay, here we go. We can see clan breakdowns from yesterday. So we both lived it, Ben.
Yeah, lots of birds.
Lots of birds.
As far as you can see.
If you like chicken, especially Cajun style, it was a place to be.
Well, you were on the Phoenix as well.
I was on Phoenix. That was
deck of what? One more week of it?
Yes, one more week. That's pretty much not my favorite deck, but I figured I'll only be able to play it really for one more week, so why not? So as you can see, there was 9 Phoenix of the 30 and 8 Crane.
Yeah.
There was one dragon. So there you saw him. He made it into the top 8. That was a massive overperform by Dragon for sure.
2 lion, 2 unicorn.
Yes, 2 lion, 2 unicorn. 4 scorpion, 4 crab.
Yep.
And that kind of rounded out the field.
Yep. No lion or no crab into the top 8.
Does it? Yeah. No lion, no crab. Only 1 crane. The scorpions had 2 mirrors. There was only 4 of them. They were overjoyed about that. So I was sitting across one of them. I'll throw up some more infographics for you guys. Who doesn't love info? Who doesn't love graphics? Okay, so this is what we're just kind of alluding to about. So what we're trying to show here is the first bar is expected.
Swiss. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's how many people are players of that clan were in the Swiss, whereas the second bar is the number of players in the cut.
Yes. Exactly. So you can see, basically, if your second bar is smaller, then you underperformed. If your second bar is bigger, you did quite a bit better.
Yeah.
So
it's hard for Dragon. It's hard to tell because there was 1 and 1.
Yeah. They did an awesome job. Yeah, I mean, these are not with only 30 people in the tournament. It's not super statistically, but they're still interesting. Phoenix did overperform in the end because they got 3 people into the top 8. Scorpion, did the best other than the singular dragon type of thing, being two of the 4 scorpions making it, and uni, half the unis.
Half the uni out of 2.
We're into the top cut.
Yeah.
So Crane being the big surprise for me. I thought Crane was really good against the field. They had a bunch of mirrors, a lot of mirrors actually. You can see from this other chart is win percentages, clan by clan, and some of them these are ordered in like most games to least games. So most statistically significant to least. So we start with the Phoenix, and you can see. I know some of them, of course, like they had 1 game against the Dragon. Okay, the Dragon won that.
Yeah.
Dragon rules against Phoenix. Everyone drop your Phoenix decks and run to Dragon. But you can see they were very strong against Crane. I mean, it was 13 matchups, and they won 77% of them, which shows that I'm not a very good Phoenix player because I had a real trouble with that matchup. But obviously a lot of Phoenix players didn't. Seeker Void, I think, does quite well against it, but looks like some of the other Phoenixes were able to get out on top early.
A lot of wins against Scorpion as well.
A lot of wins against Scorpion, yeah. And those Scorpions were on hard dishonor. So found the shrines or found the breaks really easy early. Surprisingly, 50% against Phoenix. Crabs didn't fare so well.
Oh, this was rough tournament.
Oh no, Crabs did. Sorry, it's the opponent's win percentage.
Oh,
so the Crabs did do pretty well against Phoenix. That wasn't much of a matchup. There was only 6 of those games.
Okay.
Moving on to Crane Clan. Again, Dragon dominating the field. Got 100% against in their one game.
Lion just getting beat down with 0%.
Crab again doing fairly well there. I mean, Crab has their bad matchups coming later on. Oh no, I messed up the graph. Sorry, I made this one, so I apologize for any mistakes. It was a Phoenix that were 67%, but when I did the table.
Okay.
So it was actually Phoenix did beat Crab 67% of the time.
Okay, that's how. Okay.
Not the other way around. The Crab should be 33%.
Okay,
but I mean, my mistake. Apologies to people on any kind of confusion there. Yeah, and we see Crane doing quite well against Crab.
Yeah.
Oh man, I messed up that Crab. Messed up that Crab chart bad. It's the first one I did. It's all backwards. And then 50-50 against Scorpion. So, I guess they're okay. Happy with that. And no one did well against Scorpion.
No.
People were able to break even. And is that the right number for Phoenix? Did I mess up the Scorpion? Yeah, I have 275. I have 25. Well, I did the opponent's win percentage because I thought the color of the bars.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Scorpions won a lot of games against Phoenixes.
Yeah.
Scorpions were 75%.
Yeah. Well, they definitely teched for it.
Yes. The Scorpions were very tech for it. There was
Kikuyo's Forged Edicts.
Yes, I think 2 of the Scorpions were definitely on the Forged Edicts. I don't know if all 4 of them were. No, Fate Worse than Death. One of the ones that made the top 8 was definitely on Fate Worse than Death. But there was like 2 Forged Edict Scorpions who had Kikuyos and favorite niece to get through them and just like contingency plan and super hard dishonor. Peasant's Advice for the Ancestral Shrine. Got to get rid of that. But yeah, it was interesting field for sure. Lion, I didn't see any of the Lion games, so I know that Phil, who's a Kodo T1 on Discord, he's always got some spicy decks. He had he had the Emperor in his deck, stuff like that. So
I played the other Lion. He was on the more traditional Phoenix Splash with display and
Earth Becomes
Sky. Yeah,
which has been doing well in other tournaments. They didn't really get the numbers, get the results yesterday, but yeah, that Earth Becomes Sky deck has done quite well at Gen Con, and it did. And I see that in Krakow, it's in top 4.
Top 4, yeah.
Yeah. Shrine mains. I think you only have 2 shrine mains. Crazy time.
Doesn't have there's a lot of not spells.
I guess, and I mean, you're
I bet there's a number of times.
You're so blessed with card draw that you just don't want to hit the bottom of your deck. It does happen sometimes for sure. You get forgotten libraries early. It's got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. It's got 19 spells. That's very low. It's not bad, but he only has 2 shrine mains. 19 is. I mean, I had 23.
When I built this deck, I had 37 spells.
But that's
3
whatever.
shrine mains. What do you mean?
No, it was good. Well played. But yeah, we're just looking. You only have 2 shrine mains. Explanation. How could you only have 2 shrine mains?
On average, I draw my deck by turn 5.
Yeah,
You guys make fun of me too much?
No.
I draw my deck on turn 5.
It's just their volume
Shrine
was
Maiden discarding
a little higher, so I just sold it to them.
I guess, but I mean, some matchups, yes. Scorpions, but other matchups doesn't matter.
We will be, so we will have
Doing
the
Dragon.
stream. We usually take the stream off of YouTube while we have the individual videos.
Okay.
So over the next week or
what
two,
happened
just
was
because we've had
Toronto,
a lot of stuff
you guys were
that
gonna
we filmed this weekend.
Max, it takes a while to update sometimes. The first Shrine Main wasn't a miss.
It's not. It's less about that. We tend to do
Crab,
some
Main
editing
Dex,
just
I
to
don't
clean
trade
up,
her at all,
clean it up,
so I
kind of
haven't
right
seen
size,
pre-lectures.
put some.
Yeah.
I can't afford to lose one. So like Shrine Main
We
is
also
more
want to,
fun than
yeah,
Hope,
and we also like to
where it's like,
spread it out a little
okay,
bit
I have
instead of just
X
dumping it
number
all
of
in one
cards
day.
already
So.
It's a very,
So let's say you get another 1-1 with, or a 1-2 for one. Is Shrymane's gone? And you put in that?
if it's Sganja, heartbeat.
Oh, of course.
I would
Sganja.
run
Let's-
1-1 Sganja playing.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course Phoenix would. But I mean, let's say it's not. Let's say it's a Kircher 1-2. Okay, welcome back, everybody, to the semifinal round of the Grand Championship 2019 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And we've got a pretty classic matchup coming up.
It's got Scorpion, Keeper of Air.
And Phoenix on Keeper of Air.
Yeah.
So air ring, not as bad as it used to be. Not super important to everybody at the table.
Yeah. Lots of air rolls now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Everyone's really interested in that air roll. So, yeah, while we're waiting for people to do the shuffling, the mulligan, the cutting, the wishing of good lucks, what if I told you, Ben? What if in the spring I came to you and said, you know what? 2 clans are going to choose Seeker of Earth. So as a fellow crab and a hater of Seeker of Earth, what would you have said to that?
I'd say someone's picked it to screw over a different clan.
Exactly. That the Dragons all voted Seeker of Earth. But no, it happened. Both Lion and Phoenix chose Seeker of Earth, and they did that for Earth becomes Sky, I'd imagine, and maybe there's some other Earth cards coming up that make people hot and bothered over them. But yeah, it was a real surprise. All air, all Earth.
Well, especially because the 2 that pick Seeker of Earth, their other role are both Seeker of Air.
Seeker of Air,
and Seeker
Void.
So they're on double Seeker.
Yep. And Earth, yeah. So, and the air, obviously Crane wanted that because they missed Soul Bound Approach against Scorpion a whole lot.
And Mark of Shame.
They miss Mark of Shame. They miss killing things. So there's gonna be a lot of killing
of
a lot of things coming up in the meta, I think.
And being able to play Frostbitten Claim.
Crossings, yeah. Although I think Tower, and I'm not going to miss it, although I love playing Crab and Crab Tower. I don't think I'm going to miss it a ton, just because it's been dominant for so long. They're pushing Swarm with certain cards, and now all these kill effects, like Crab's going to have a kill deck, Crane's going to have a kill deck,
Scorpion already
has a kill deck, Phoenix has 5 fires access if they want it. I think trying to keep that giant tower on the board is going to be a challenge, unless you're Crab. Even then, it's going to become much more challenging. You're not going to buy one character and have it the whole game as reliably. Oh, sorry.
Just gonna actually.
I mean, and Unicorn did not pick Keeper of Fire, so I think they got the weakest roll set. Weakest roll set of this set. They have Keeper Water, Keeper of Earth, so no Jin.
No Jin.
And, I mean, how much is that doing for you, really? You get Keepers, but fight on, but they don't run Crab Smash.
Well, before there was the Unicorn Phoenix deck, so now you can just put
Earth Beyond Sky. I'm sure that's why they picked the Keeper of Earth. Okay, so we'll go to this this matchup and stuff like that. So we're going to go a little bit ASMR here so that the players don't have to listen to us mumble while we talk. Okay, heading into mulligans here. What do you think about this matchup in general? What should we be looking for? What's strong? What's weak? Will be a good flop to start with.
From the Scorpion side, any cheap courtier, Manipulator or Bayishu Liar, always good to have really early.
I hear there's a certain holding that's really good in the middle. Back alley Hollywood, is it? If they can flop that. No, HMD, yeah.
Yeah, Hidden Dojo, yeah.
So
just flip that, pass.
I think they're guaranteed to have, at least in the games I played against them.
Yeah.
Somehow it just starts.
Yeah,
on Hidden Cash.
Yeah.
Or Shameful.
Yeah.
So you saw a 2 mulligan in the middle there.
Yeah. Could also be looking for the, is it Funding Diplomat to get the favor?
Yes. Favor will be big because 3 Sentries on the Scorpion side, 3 Sentries on the Phoenix side, 3 Forgetics. He's on the Forgetic build with 2 Kukuyos.
He's really splashing.
He's super splashing.
Designing his deck around beating the Phoenix, which again, smart decision just because it's such a big
he had
thing
a decent Crane matchup anyway because of Mark of Shame and stuff. So, I mean, yeah. And his favorite needs to fix everything. No pumps at all. Straight Dishonor. I don't think he's going to break anything other than by accident here. Or if it's displayed powered. It doesn't defend at all. So on Phoenix side, I think we're looking for
Shrines, maybe?
I think you look Ancestral Shrine.
Yeah.
Hard to Ancestral Shrine definitely.
Forgotten Library,
so
just to get.
But you want to over Satoshi maybe once. Forgotten Libraries are really good. Pull a cheap Shigenja just to have a body. Bird if you want to go for a charge. Although the charge bird first turn is not great because then you need the walking away. You need things to back it up. So I think libraries and shrines would definitely be what he'd want. Kanjo and Palace, I suppose, if he really wanted to get greedy on his choices. But
But I get a single Fawning Diplomat from Scorpion just
Yeah.
kind of ruins that whole plan.
Yeah. Keepers will help you get the favor. Maybe
Yeah.
even a Tie Fire Density Initiate and just not
Just something cheap.
just dare him to assassinate it so you don't get the favor.
Yeah, again, Scorpion, not surprisingly, on 3 Assassinate.
I think 3 or 2. I don't know. It might be on.
think it was
Probably 3.
Yeah. So they should be starting in just a moment.
Yeah, I had a Scorpion Fate Worse Than Death my keeper yesterday.
Okay.
just for the dishonor.
It's dishonor, yeah.
He had no, and he didn't even have a fate.
Okay.
That's very rude. Okay, we're about to see the flips. Yeah, that favor's gonna be huge because how many cancels can you push through? Okay, we have a Satoshi, we have a shrine,
Fushiko
and another shrine.
Okay.
Whoa! So you can Satoshi without worrying about losing his shrines. 2 breaks.
Yeah.
That is quite good, and a Fushiko for a charge. So.
Yeah, but there's the Liar ready to go to Forge Edict something.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the favorite niece to search for Kikoyos, search for backhanded compliment.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, pass. A bit of a risk for Satoshi on the Void Ring here.
Yeah.
Because he's got a pretty hefty political presence. Like, I think he can push through a Void Ring.
Yep.
So I was wondering why maybe he just wanted the passing fate, but I would have thought about 2 fate, but
I think 2 here.
on Satoshi, but we'll see. He is first player, so he could take the Void Ring.
Mm-hmm.
But then he takes him unopposed, which isn't great.
But also,
Ooh, we see 5 bids. Okay, so we see Shrine Maidens, good for more cards. And we see a Display of Power.
yeah.
Kind of risky into not having played any Forge Edicts yet, but at least the Accenture's not online. Satoshi goes, first action.
There's
Another
second
Satoshi
yep.
over the
There goes
bird, yep. Threatening for Bear's Echoes.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good bird. If he can pull off a 4 Bear's Echoes, he's going to get a really good value.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have 4 fate to push through 2 of them off
No.
the box.
And he has no keepers.
And I don't think he drew one. He drew 2 Shrine Maidens. So a pretty good chance of getting one, but
That is a ridiculous.
that's a really good Satoshi. I wonder what he put it on, province-wise. I would, because he's not Revels, so maybe Meditation's not great either. Upholding?
Maybe.
Maybe Upholding. I mean, he might not have had
Yeah.
a choice. He doesn't want to dump the shrines, so. He's got Against the Waves. He's got My Ancestor's Strength. No, he's got no Forebearers and no Charge. But Charge wouldn't help him now either. No Walking the Waves,
Right.
but.
So Brendan just cycled. And drew
Oh,
a
yeah, we can't
Kikuyo.
see his discard pile. Yeah, did you catch what he did?
I didn't see what he discarded, but he drew the Kikuyo.
Oh, he
So
drew
he has-
Kikuyo. Oof.
Yeah.
He's got a Censure in hand. He's
Duty
got
display.
display, his own.
So-
He's on triple display.
Yeah. So for Phoenix going
1 spell, 2 spell, 3
all
spell.
3.
And he knows, so he showed the display of power. Although he says that, but he has Kikuyu in hand, so
Yeah.
that'll really
Well-
make that display bad.
And display with the Fate in case he goes for the Void Ring to get it off the favorite niece, then he can just hit it off the Satoshi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's got no Shigenja on the board, so my Ancestor's Strength. I think he's got 1 or 2 in his hand.
Yeah.
So he's going water. Everyone's
Secret
afraid of
Rush.
display.
Yep.
I mean, getting military water to get rid of the Liar is pretty solid.
Mhm.
Hits hidden cash, of course, secret cash. So let's go digging. Let's see what he gets. Can't. Oh no! Hold your cards down. Oof. A cunning magistrate, a mark of shame, another cunning magistrate, I think,
Yeah.
and a forged. That's what my guess.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Probably taking the Forged if there's one
Can
there.
you,
I didn't see what he took.
skill
but-
testing question of cards at 90-degree angle, recognizing the art. Play at home. What are your guesses, though, Survive were? So let's see if the Ace defends or if we just goes here. Okay. Yeah, there's not much usable in his hand for this attack, like other than
No.
another Shrine Maiden.
Yeah.
It's not really much to play.
I think he might defend here, just so Secret Cache doesn't get broken.
Yes.
And
I mean, he doesn't.
No.
Well, he has multiple tools to deal with.
Yeah.
With any Four Barrels Echoes, right? And it's not a Shigenja, so he's only worried about Bonsai, really.
Yeah.
He doesn't have an Assassinate. So if there is a Bonsai, there's not anything he can do anything about it without. So he might defend, yeah. He might defend him, like use a For Shame, if double For Shame. I think he only has one, though. So he actually doesn't have a lot of options to actually stop him if he had the
yeah.
Bonsai.
Okay. Looks like no defenders.
No defenders pass.
Okay.
Lose one for unopposed.
Yeah.
I don't think he lost
He
one.
didn't lose, no.
Sung Ho. How'd you miss that? I've never seen Sung Ho miss anything in
I
my
know.
whole life. But I think he's busy.
Yeah.
And not that I want Scorpion to have less honor anyway. Okay, so heads for one of the shrines, yeah. It's a political? Earth? Okay, makes sense. So, yeah, I was going to say not defend because you can go in, threaten the situation. And you know they don't have no, so you're just losing a faith on opposed, which is unfortunate.
Okay.
But they have no pumps, so what are they going to do, right?
Looks like, yeah, back and forth on the quick
Right,
ends.
yeah. Is he going to try the display, though? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a Secret Cache and a favorite niece draw, so it's
Yeah.
pretty good. You think he's going to Kikuyu this? Oof, man. It's pretty juicy. Like,
Yeah.
not Kikuyu, a 2-cost event. Goes searching through the mitt full of spells, thanks to the Shrine Maiden. Send against the waves. Really not useful right now. Other than to bow Kikuyu, I guess. Okay, so he's got a freebie shot back. Scorp still has 2 for her, his own display the power.
Yeah.
Air is quasi-safe right now. You're not winning the conflict, so there's no Keeper Fate. He can display it. It's not the end of the world. Your Ancestral Shrines are still up. So you keep them both? I think so. You're out of Fate.
I think so.
Keep Satoshi, keep the...
Look for a cheap Shugenja next turn just to play, get past.
You might lose your Satoshi on the Kikuya clackback on Void, but... So he's thinking about what ring. Okay. Fire is not terrible, but mark a shame. So what are you going to fire, actually? So I think either air or void.
Oh.
Okay. He's going to have to use the DOP, right?
Yep. He's probably going to wave the Scorpion here, just to prevent the break.
Yep, makes sense. Clarity purpose. Okay.
Oh.
So he could wave the Scorpion. So that's easy enough to defend the break. And then he's probably going to fire ring back, or air ring back probably.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough Fate, so he'll go air ring back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think now you keep the shrines and dump the Satoshi.
Yeah.
You don't want to buy another Satoshi.
No.
We'll see. Okay, so, but let's see.
There we go. He caught that.
So he caught that.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so he catches the second one. So you're out of Fate, and favors at stake here. So if that Kikuyu attacks, do you just let him in? It's another unopposed honor. It's not great, but then you tie favor. If you try to block and you don't win, which you're not winning, you lose favor.
Yeah, I think he tried to get, or not let the Scorpion get favor.
Yeah, it's tough though. Costing you an honor just to tie favor.
A 2 honor because it's an airing.
Well, I don't think you're going to win.
Well,
I think
sure.
given your hand, but
Yes.
maybe because you can't storm, can't do anything.
Yeah. If he unopposed.
Only if you had the other cog games. That's the only thing.
Yeah. If he goes unopposed, Phoenix is
And
going
you
to
have no fate. You could have bowed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the clarity
6,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, the air ring, the unopposed, and the Satoshi. Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Okay, so he's blocking.
2-2.
Two to two.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
So he's got favor. He's got more cards, and he's.
Yeah.
Okay. So that helps him
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So he's seen the list. He knows he's on 2 Peasants' Advice. So is he going to... Is he going to keep both shrines? I mean, that's the only... I can see it's the only way that Scorpion deck wins, right? It's dishonor you. So
He threw one away.
Threw one away. Okay. There's another one in the deck. There's the third one.
Yeah.
You don't have a ton of fade. I don't know what you're really thinking about buying. I guess you can't. You don't want to flip just expensive shugs either, though.
Well, there's a founding diplomat.
Oh, there is no fate worse than death. So, and no kill.
No.
So it's not the worst thing to actually invest in a Shigenja that can't be assassinated.
Yeah. But
mean,
with the fire elemental guard, you're not
It's
really
not-
caring
no,
about.
no, no,
It's
not-
not the good one you want
Not
to invest
fantastic,
in.
no, but all fawning. So okay, favors definitely being kept round over round. Yokohure, I don't see him,
No.
but he's another dishonor effect. So
Yes.
basically everything that says dishonor in it is in this
Is in the
deck.
yeah.
Which means, we could see a Hiroe pull on the off element from the Dreamer, pull in the Dreamer, dishonor this Dreamer.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a ton of... No, actually, we're not going to see that. He doesn't have that kind of fate, right? Because he dropped down to 0 from the displays of power.
I think
so
he's probably going to pass.
probably pass. He might have looseness maybe, but I doubt it. Because Phoenix is definitely passing.
Yeah. He has a magistrate in hand.
Yes.
So he
Yeah,
can
it
play
would
that
make
if he has
sense.
to. And he has a sensor up. So it's
Yeah, I would say Phoenix is definitely in a
here's the pass.
good position after round 1.
Mhm.
What's the bid going to be?
Well, 5 from the Scorpion, because Scorpion.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, he's
I
going to drop at some point,
he's
but
gonna
probably
drop.
not yet.
Oh, there
No,
it
he
is.
did. He dropped now. Yeah. I was thinking he might, because he's got a card advantage, right?
That's true.
He's got knees to dig for backhandeds, so you just
Right.
got to get him down to. But he has duty, so I guess he could have pushed it.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to go the dishonor, or pressure the dishonor before Phoenix can actually build up a board and fight
Oh,
back.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's all his deck
He's
is.
yeah.
There's no 0 pumps,
Yeah.
right? It's entirely about dishonor.
Yeah.
I said I don't think I'll see a single broken province, like other than that, to get rid of that shrine. Like, it's probably. But he can just he's got 2 peasants advice, so he can just favor knees to get peasants advice.
So cycling through with the favored niece.
Forged. So he favored knees to get forged.
Yeah.
He's got a backhanded, one
He has it
backhanded, 2 forged. Oh, 1 forged.
One forged. That's
one
the cloud.
Yeah.
Looks like a
For shame, I think.
Yeah.
Disguise the cloud. I didn't see what he drew though.
Airing, yeah.
Xaring? Okay.
That looks like another forged that he drew.
It's a pretty hefty. He's got a 5-6 political. Like he could go for that shrine if he really wants it out
He could.
on. 6 political on fire or void earth.
Probably fire for the fate, I think.
Possibly. I mean, you got a lot of ways to dishonor that. To dishonor that ethereal dream the other way, but yeah. I mean, you could just take the air to deny the 3 strength, right? We got a walk in the way for free.
See, Satoshi and a Forgotten Library.
Oh, no. Oh, that is
That's
very
bad.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
The 3rd ancestral shrine.
Yeah, so the Walking the Way, we saw Forgotten Library, Satoshi, and another
Yeah,
Elemental Guard, so that was...
I mean, the Forgotten Library is not a bad choice. Does he have 2 charges or multiple charges in hand?
Maybe.
Or?
See, I think you probably should have got rid of the Keeper, because if it's in the yard...
That's true. Same diff. I guess province-wise, yeah.
Maybe.
I guess he was looking for something else, like another bird. He was digging for more birds.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know how many Forbear's Echoes he's actually going to get off.
Yeah.
How many birds do you need?
Yeah.
Oh, so we do see the air ring. Okay, so 4 strength. So winning by default.
Yeah.
And not much chance of pump. Oh, he's got the Peasant's Device for the 3rd.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't need to break. He's just going to...
Yeah. So he can save it for Palace or Kanjo if he breaks here.
Yeah. Probably not Kanjo, because with the...
No, but eventually he can just keep it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yep, Scorpion has got a pretty good position here. Favor was huge.
Yeah.
So now you don't have to worry about display of power. You don't have to worry about gain of fate. So does he still have... He's got a Shrine Maiden. Okay, he's got a Shrine Maiden to deck. He can minus his just strength. And do that twice.
Yeah.
To win this. Which is a pretty good win. He gets Keeper Fate, he gets Keeper.
And keep, yeah.
I didn't see an Assassinate for Scorpion.
I didn't.
And I think only 1 for Shame. But he's got a Mark of Shame, like if he really, really wants to. But that's beat by against the waves, so. So I could win this air ring, which would be a big win for him. You promise? He's gonna try to Jedi mind trick him. But yeah, I don't see anything in his hand that isn't a horrendous investment to win this.
No.
Well, he's got a Censure and 2 forged.
Yeah.
So he could have stopped that and the box. Oh, he's still thinking about the cancel. I mean, yeah, he can cancel enough of this. Like, wouldn't even cost him that much.
No. That looks like 2 sensors, actually.
Yeah. Oh, 2 sensors.
2
Oh
sensors,
my God.
2 forged.
Oh, he's in a really good spot. Oh, he lets it go through.
Okay. So he's just passing.
I guess he's thinking about having to go the forebears.
Yeah, with him on 6 Fate, he can try to go off with the 4 barrows and 1 from the discard.
Yep.
So.
And he won the ring. I mean, and it's an honor at the end of the turn, right? He could Peasant's Advice now. Because he's a mill attack. He's not going to break that.
No. He might do it before the Fate phase starts, just as the last action of the conflict. He'll do that.
Yeah. Honoring the keeper would be good. Dishonoring the favored niece for the mill attack. Goodbye. Never again going to seek your cash if you can avoid it. Banding on a good hit. It's not going to do much. killing a keeper off abandoned Arn is.
Yeah.
Although if it's dishonored, it's not going to break it.
I guess he could mark a shame over on the Ethereal Dreamer just to get rid, but
Oof, possibly.
that's
it's very
feels
expensive.
a bit desperate.
Yeah, I mean that. I
Or-
think you're okay with that trade.
Yeah.
But I don't see anything in Phoenix's hand. Forebears. Oh, he did have a forebears.
He did,
I missed. I missed the good. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be. This has got to be canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll box it. Yeah. Oh, he didn't censure. Oh, he's
censored
fawning,
the first
so he
one.
can save the next one.
Yeah.
But I thought you said he had 2 censures.
I think he has two. I think he's trying to spread them
Yeah.
out so he has more options.
I mean, yeah, that's true. You could have a situation where you don't have courtiers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 4 fate for 2 cards.
Yeah.
It's rough. I think you just pass here. Like it's been expensive enough, right?
Yeah. That's a big investment just for a fire ring.
Yeah. It's all about the honor, but yeah.
But no. I think he's going to play a
They
Shrine
Shrine
Maiden.
Maiden into the
Into
conflict.
conflict.
So now. Nope. And 1. He's got 1 more.
I think he's going to go and play it, but he has the last censor, so he's going to stop it.
Wow, that he's got a forge too.
And he's forged out. Okay, maybe he can only. I might mix
Yeah.
the Peasant Device
Yeah.
with the censor, but
Yeah, Peasant's Vice with Censor.
Yeah.
So that's 3 cancels gone, but in the most harsh way.
yeah. Because 6 fate.
6 fate, 3 cards. So that was a good exchange for Scorpion.
Yeah.
They canceled exactly what they wanted to cancel.
Yeah.
They have 0 strength on the board for the crackback, but they still have 5 fate and a cunning, right? I
Yeah.
think they're the cunning magistrate. Okay. Now he's breaking.
Yeah.
He's got to break it sometime, right?
Yeah. I think he's just figuring out if it's worth.
What's one of your weakest provinces, right? I think Scorpion. I think you're okay with letting this one go, right? Unless
I
you're.
think so.
Because this, I mean, Phoenix Line's not going to buy anything worth a lot of money that
No.
you can kill.
So he is. Yep.
He's going to go for the. I guess now he's got the fate lead,
Yeah.
right? So it's just not. And this will equalizes the boards for
Yeah.
next turn.
Yeah.
And he's got a big card lead
Yeah.
and honor, so.
Just keeps the dishonor pressure on.
Yeah, that peasants is going to hurt because now it's 2 honor.
Yeah.
But it's a dishonor
Or
character.
he can't. So he can't play the.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to play
He's
the.
dishonor the cunning.
Peasant's Vice costs 1, so he can't.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah. Okay. I think he knows how. I think he knows how Ancestral works. Why does he have a Peasant's Vice in his hand?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's conservative. I mean, your keeper's going away next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get a 3/3. I don't know. I can see doing it for sure. You want the honor now, but he's not going to burn you down from 6.
Well, he'll go to 9. That's.
It's
Yeah,
good, but
yeah.
he could honor the keeper and go
And-
next
yeah,
round, right? Like,
yeah.
I think that's a little less efficient than it could be. But I mean, this is the last round for the shine. For sure, it's good. Peasant's Advice and next turn,
Oh,
I think. He can switch it when he gets the diplomat.
Yeah.
So. And Scorpion's on 9, so they missed a turn of box there.
No, he'll lose 2 from them leaving play.
Yes, oh yeah.
And then
they can do it in the
box
fate
here.
face, yeah. Right. Yep. Yeah, it's regroup. Okay, so 8-7. Otherwise, 8 turn 3 8. You know, you want to see it more, but it's not terrible, right?
No.
And you have your 3 fate behind, 3 fate behind, but you have a keeper. I guess you're still behind there. So you're behind cards, behind fate, but you know you're not.
He's only 2 fate behind. Or no, yeah, he is 3. Yeah.
Well, you have a keeper.
Yeah.
I don't know if the keeper is worth 1 fate, maybe. But you've gone through a lot of cancels actually. It was very costly, but you
He's gone
have.
through 4 out of 8, so he's about halfway through.
And you've used 3 of your 6 forebears.
Yeah.
So. Favor stays on political, yeah, 'cause you really can't win mill anyway. Oh, palace. Oh, jeez. Okay. You own us with no assassinations played. That's a bit dicey.
Yeah. Yeah. No fate. He'll just stoop.
I mean, but he has a walking, right? And that's a non-unique, right? So makes that illusionist not very useful unless he's going to get assassinated first conflict, right? Which is likely. Okay, down to 7, just like that. He was he was up to 9, down to 7. So we have 1 backhanded and 1 mark of shame. So 2 sources of dishonor sitting in the hand. Oh, buys a fair-sized board. You think he's going for some just unopposed? Or
I think so. Yeah.
Into cow. I mean, that's not running fate worse than death. So other than magistrate, there's not a ton for him to spend his money on, right? And display. I guess displays are expensive. Yeah. Card count, it's 4 to, I don't know, 7 or 8 probably.
More.
Oh, he's got more?
Or just more cards in hand.
Yeah, he's got 4. I think Scorpion's around 7 or 8.
Yeah.
See what the bids are. It's always annoying when you're close like this because Scorpion can, you know, bid up a little bit and take from you, keep taking.
Actually, Scorpion's only on 6.
6 cards?
6 cards, yeah.
Okay. So not I mean, he really needs a Forgotten Library. Like, I don't know what, like he kept the Elemental Guard, but just threw it away.
Yeah.
So I would have been tempted about the library. So yeah, Scorp picks the right bid there, so he can go underneath, not lose too much. Steal.
So way of
another cunning, second cunning, way of the Scorpion.
And drew the display though.
Another display?
Yep.
I think it's the strength in numbers.
Yeah.
And the other forebear? No, he's already used all the forebears.
It's my ancestors.
And my ancestors. And strength in numbers, yeah. And a cloud.
And there's a conflict to DACA.
Yeah, conflict to DACA's been in there well. So, which kind of makes it tempting to just pass out. Because conflict to DACA is not going to get fate worse than death. He's not going to get killed because he's seen the list. So, like, just banking a bunch of fate and conflict and DACA is not the worst thing in the world, right? Get some cards out of his hands.
You can use the walking of the way to get the trigger on Unoa first.
Yeah, oh, for sure, yeah.
About someone.
You have to be in conflict, so you have to survive the possible assassination, but yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Do you think Void here? Does fate on it, get it off the
Earth
illusionist?
or Void. Earth or Void. Like, getting rid of the illusionist is not a big deal, but...
But also, the display back. He has no fate on any of his characters. He's probably...
You're right. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's thankful not to have favor here. And there's no pumps from these Scorpions who knowingly do on them. So yeah, what do you see? It has to be in the conflict though, right? So it's a wait until the illusionist. Got some readers. Just double checking, I assume. I assume they played against you on it before. Pretty sure.
Yeah. She's gotten more popular in the new
oh, definitely with three new air spells in your deck, which you want to play. Yeah, 'cause she was out for a bit. Like, I don't see her in Secret Void decks.
No.
You just, I mean, all you have is Cloud, right?
Yeah, having a dash for political is just not.
It's it wrecked me in a game I was playing against Unicorn. Like I hit the rally and
Okay. All right. Looks like a 4 barrels.
he's going for number 4. Attempt number 4. Unfortunately, he gets
So
only 8
Fushiko's coming.
fate to get off that 1-4 Bears Echoes. We see the first bird of the game.
Yeah.
Bird has hit the field.
Yeah, but they will break up holding. So
It will, and to get back Sakuni.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty big.
That's
Because then you pass your conflict and get a fire or an air.
yeah.
Brandon playing coy like he's never seen 4 Bears Echoes before. Interesting strategy, Scorpions. He's breaking up holding with only 6 cards, so that's not bad. Most of them spells. Yeah, you get that security.
He could take the. No, he won't take the Eugenia because the ring will happen before he.
No, I think Sakuni's worth way more. And Sakuni can actually beat that palace.
Yes.
Just don't defend with it, right? You could get favor.
Yep.
So I would definitely get Sakuni. Oh, thank you very much. Yay, Steven. I mean, the only non-spell
is Tadaka or
I'd get
or
rid of
strength
Tadaka.
number, yeah.
I would definitely get rid of Tadaka.
There are 2 non-spells, right?
Yeah, well, you can get rid of the can't be recurred. You can get rid of Cloud, Tadaka, or Strength in Numbers.
Or I guess display because you can't replay display.
You can't really, I can't redisplay display. That's true. Display might be bad because it's good choices. So either display, Tadaka, or Strength in Numbers, I'd say. Cloud, but you have no good Cloud targets.
And none of them are sticking around long.
Yeah. Yeah, you almost never use the disguise I found on Tadaka, like very rarely. Just, you don't want, especially in this matchup, what are you going to do? Take a 2 fader and put 3 fade on it for Tadaka? He's going to assassinate it.
Yeah. Probably being Tadaka and display here, I think.
Well, the problem is Mark of Shame. Like, if he plays as Tadaka, he just gets marked as shamed, and he's an expensive 1-3. But its ability is good, yeah. So that's another ring for Ancestral. So is he popping that Pheasants finally, or is he going to wait till he attacks? Yeah, Queen A for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be curious to see whether if he uses her in a conflict or not. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, because she's worth a 2. If you don't attack, there's going to be 2 rings for sure. Okay, one of them might be water, but whatever. But
that's still 1 ring that you're getting.
You'll get Void or Fire or Air or Earth. That's all good, right?
Yeah. It'd be
and favor. Because it'll be 3-4. So he's got only 2 glory standing. 5. So, and you'll have 5. But if he doesn't,
or if the keeper could be there, so maybe
so either he's got to let you not win a ring or make you use your keeper. Interesting. Okay, it's a good turn in the third. Kind of a little uptick for Phoenix here, making it a bit closer, I think. Interesting game. Players are nice and relaxed. A little banter going on there.
Yeah, it's good to see.
A lot of card reading for the audience.
Nice that they showed us their hand.
Yeah, nice they showed us the hand. And, I mean, going into next round, the board and fate is definitely swinging towards Phoenix, right? Like, they'll have a Sakune versus maybe nothing, or a Social Illusionist at best, and more fate. So I think that where the favor goes here is going to be pretty big. There's 1 censure gone for Phoenix, Scorpion. There's 1 censure dumped by Shrine Maiden. Yeah. But still pretty big deal. Favor. Two 4 bears to be played out of 6. But no birds.
No birds.
No more birds in the yard, though.
No. Okay.
Okay, it's going to go Earth. Yeah, it's like, what ring do I not want Sakuni to have?
So that's 5, I think. Okay. 2, 3, so 4.
See, other province is shameful, right? No, it's Pilgrimage. probably. I believe it's
yeah.
pilgrimage.
Okay.
I mean, if you block it, you save yourself the honor, which is worth something, I guess. But your crackback you can win because of Iono. But if it's pilgrimage,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't want to go to cash. So maybe able to just block. Yeah, so it's just defend or whether you want to go back for the fate. Because it'll be 2 fate water ring next ring for your opponent. But you'll have fate on other rings if you don't attack. That's true. I think you defend. And then you leave up 2 good rings. Because it's void and fire, right? Why not? Just leave them.
Or sorry, air and fire.
Oh, air, right, sorry. Keep air and fire. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to defend with the keeper. He's going to gain 2 honor. Probably will honor one of his characters at leaving to go up 3.
Sukune.
Yeah, or Sukune, yeah.
I mean, if she gets mark ashamed, it's not the end of the world, right? Or you could honor one going, but I would honor Sukune. Just a threat, right? Make a marker. Otherwise, it's an 8-8.
Yeah. Or he could go up to 11 honor and just say, "You're not going to dishonor me, and I'll just slowly pick away at your provinces."
And the long game advantage is, well, you'd be surprised. They can still take you down from 11. But yes, it would take a much longer. But if you honor Sukune, I guess you give a chance to mark, but it's another mark. It's not going to use another character. So I think it's like I think delaying it is okay. Like you're delaying it by 1 round. You're not losing next round. Ooh, 1 fate. Oof. Okay. Interesting. I guess the void ring's off the table.
Yeah.
You get to use them. I mean, there's a lot of cards in hand. I mean, I don't know. Do you use that peasant's device right now out of fear?
I think he delays. He might be a bit greedy, but
I mean, yeah, it's a low chance, but Tadaka could pull it, right? He could like look at 4 cards and rip it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's even what he'd take, but
okay.
yeah, oh, you knew that was gonna happen. I dishonor because he's just gonna get marked anyway. Maybe not. It's awfully expensive to mark him for one fate. No fate for against the waves, so.
No.
So yeah, you get rid of all the Satoshis. Like basically, the Satoshis for sure.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I mean, he's only going to use them 2 turns, but I always found it tricky with him because you don't want to get rid of all the.
He got rid of all of them.
But what if you get another bird? What are you pulling back? I guess the Azanami?
Maybe.
And like, what are you going to use next turn?
Well, he's gone through a lot of his.
Yeah, I guess it's good.
Yep, there goes.
So what's he going to take? Very interesting.
He's going to take.
He's got calling in favors. Definitely not that. He's got the mark. He's got the backhanded. I mean,
he's not worried about backhanded right now.
Not right now. Cunning. Oh, that cunning's pretty tempting. I'd say cunning and peasants would be my choice.
I think
be
so,
the ones I'd agonize over.
Oh,
he takes the cloud. He has no attachment control. And the cloud, he has the Shigenja. So cloud and Sukune. Yeah, okay. I got it. Makes sense.
Yep.
So maybe I was wrong. We played the cloud. Well, why do you bow that? It's the choice.
It's choice, yeah.
You could bow the sheet.
Do you think he puts the Forgotten Library? Oh.
Interesting. I guess he stated it. I didn't hear Steve say he wanted that guy. The illusion is just more skill, right?
I imagine he'd want the illusionist bowed here.
It's 1 more, right? Doesn't matter a ton, but yeah.
I guess because she's not in the conflict.
Oh, the illusionist is not in the conflict? Sure he is.
Or no, the gossip.
But you can't do the gossip if she's not in the conflict.
No, I think he was holding her back for.
Oh. I'm a little confused by that exchange. Why the gossip got bowed. But I guess they got it covered. Okay. the way the characters were placed were a bit strange. The
Okay.
gossip wasn't the conflict.
It was. Okay. That's how it was.
So he's
Okay.
currently at 5 versus 5. So he's not going to get the favor.
Nope.
Would you have been tempted to play Tadaka outside?
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, it was yeah. I mean, the break was, no, it wasn't even possible knowing the
I think
deck.
what I would have done there is played the Walking Away early just to get the trigger off, and then play the Tadaka Disguised on her.
You couldn't put a fade on him then.
That's true. I guess, yeah, he wants the fade on him.
So it's 5 to 5. Yes, he keeps the favor. That's sure not exactly what the, unless I'm missing something on the count, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. So Void Ring and
Yeah.
Sukune for 5, and then Earth Ring, Illusionist plus Palace for 5.
So Scorp's going to keep it. All right, and he's going to, okay, he can push for a conflict here.
Oh. So he's poking with the Illusionist, it looks like.
I
for
mean,
one.
that's, I can see it because you want the favor, but you're not going to get it now. But why not block with Sukune? And because you can't DOP and just get the keeper fate.
Yeah.
And not take 2 on honor. Maybe am I miscounting? Yeah. Yeah, there's the peasant's advice. Okay, well, that's, yeah.
Should be before.
No, it's before.
Because
As
whenever
soon as the
it's
conflict,
yeah.
as soon as it disappears, you got to put it in.
It's like rebuild and crab. As soon
It's
as
like a
you,
rule, yeah. You like put it in right away. Yeah, refill then shuffle. I mean, the province is being threatened. You don't want it to be. You don't want to be put on there anyway. It's better for Phoenix not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe in chat somebody knows why you wouldn't block with Sukune here. I mean, it could be a wave Scorpion. I guess that's what he's worried about, but
maybe.
yeah. But you're not getting the favor, so she's not doing what you want anyway. And it's the way of the Scorpion out of his hand. It takes 2 fate. So that was a lot less honor. A lot less honor than he was hoping to end the turn with. Right? He was hoping to hand back some shrine stuff.
Yeah.
And takes it unopposed.
He can at least go, I guess, Fire Ring. He's going to want to honor Sukune.
No. Whoa. Okay, but do favor first, right?
Yes.
They did already.
Yeah. They should.
Yeah.
They haven't verbally said
Yeah.
who has favor, but no, he's thinking he's getting favor.
He's counting it. No, that's not right. Okay. But fate. Can we say anything? This is after glory. This is after glory count. He straightened with the water ring before glory count. That's not right. Okay.
I think they're getting it. Bring out real reference order.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, to the end. No. The favor's done before the end of the conflict phase.
It's a specific step.
It's a
in
step
the conflict,
before the end.
Yep.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't.
So you can still use the illusionist. Oh, but she'll go away. Yeah. That's why he won't put it on Sukune.
Yeah. Well, he's not first play. No, the illusionist has a fate.
It has a fate. It's just the character with the honor is leaving. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's no action window.
Yeah. Not. There's one after, but yeah. The crab face they call it. Okay, so where do we think we are? I mean, honor is not high as you wanted, but 7's not terrible since we're in the one bid stage. I mean, more favored nieces and stuff like that can find those backhanded compliments and things. But having Sukune and being only 2 fate behind, I think it's what? Yeah. No, it's 10. It's 10 to 7. So 3 fate behind. That's worth a lot more than Associate Illusionist. Doesn't have favor yet. That's the big thing. Has 2 cards.
So Shadow Speaker.
So I think it's still anyone's game. What do you think? 2 Broken Promises is good, but
it's not the best flip from Scorpion.
No, but he's got to break Secret Cache with a Palace or Pilgrimage.
Yes.
So obviously go to Pilgrimage over and over again to break it, right?
Yeah.
And he certainly has to do that. He can't dishonor a Scorpion, or maybe he can. I've seen it done before, right? But the duty hasn't been used yet.
He does have the duty in hand.
Yeah.
With no cancel from Phoenix, so that's.
He's got Unclouded Tadaka, so he still can take characters. He should unbow his box, but I'm sure they'll catch it. Dreamer's a good hit. And these are all. I mean, it's got 2 charges still left in the deck, right? So sure, wouldn't mind a charge target, but charging you on is not the end of the world if you can bow something. He's not fading any of these guys. I guess no Assassination's been played. Or is he going for it? I guess he's just going for the third break, saying, I'm going to storm a storm here. But still, oof, be nice to keep some of these chugs around for next round storms. But I can see it.
Storms are only 4 here, so.
Storms are 4, but off the 8.
Yeah.
Like, pretty unstoppable, right? But needs 2 wins. Oof, really going for it. Risking the honor. Okay, he's got a Seeker of Air.
There's a Cloud. And an Assassinate.
For the Assassinate. Okay, strength in numbers, not that helpful here because there's not much military to block with. But he did buy the Kudaka, so he's against the waves, right? He's against the waves, so that Kudaka's not particularly useful, right? It's a bad, you're right. It's a really bad Scorpion slip. Like the Mystic useless, Kudaka, not great. So what do you bow the, who's first? Scorpion? I think bow Kudaka now.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you can always go with the illusionist, but wow, he's got 2 shugs against Phoenix. Doesn't feel great.
And the other 2 that he didn't play are also shooks.
The Shadow
right. Speaker.
Yeah,
and
there was a terrible flop.
Yeah. But he has 5 fate.
Scorpion player lamenting discarding that first cloud off favored niece.
Yeah.
He certainly got the shugs to play it now, and 2 targets, so it would be really good.
He has the Magistrates in hand.
He has Cunning Magistrates, but how much dishonor tech? He's got a mark. He's got.
Way of.
He's got he's got a mark. Does he have a way of?
I think so.
Okay, so the Cunning could do a lot of work.
Yeah.
And is there a cloud? No, I didn't see what Steven drew in these 3 cards he pulled. Yeah, so he can neuter a lot of force. Like whoever gets, he can assassinate.
Yeah.
He can cunning and dishonor 2. Like. Yeah, so we got Dreamer's 3/3 on water. So, yeah, he's got a lot of water targets. So pretty tempting for Scorpion. Although Scorpion's already let it slip that he's going to not go water. It's not the. I mean, water's not the most impactful ring for Steven.
No.
But at least he's doing it defensively. I guess he doesn't want. Yes. I mean, the rest of the. So, what do you think of going back to manicured over and over again? I mean, he wanted the ancestral shrine gone, I guess, but it is a big deal.
It is, yeah.
Just a fade over time, and the rest of the row is not that scary. Like Revels is not that scary as.
Especially on the sports day.
Yeah, on this sports day for sure, and even previous ones.
But yeah.
I guess there were a lot of 1s and 2s, so it could have been used. Upholding. I mean, you could poke so you don't break.
Yeah.
And meditations. I mean, finding that's the best usually, right?
Yeah. Unless he thinks that the Korimori is on the row.
Yes.
And that's what he's just playing around.
That's what I did when I was playing Scorpion. I always put Korimori in the row because you never get the Revels anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, he clouds the Tadaka.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see it, but Sukune, 2 rings at the end.
I think he just doesn't want his hand being gone through him, just him picking.
Yeah. So if he picks a ring off the water, otherwise playing the cunning's not great for 1 fate. Cunning with 1 fate. Unless you take water, right?
Yeah.
I mean, politically you can.
I think you might go water here. It has a fate on it.
You can't win it. I mean, you assassinate the owner, I guess. Unless if you walk in the waves right away, bows your illusionist, and and then just against the waves and not a single against the waves has been played, so you know he has it, right? Yeah. So you can't. I think you go back to manicured in this case because you can't risk upholding. Right. Revels is fine. Meditations is not great, but
he's going air.
Yeah.
On manicured, yeah.
Oof. Air. And I think he's out of display of powers, right? He had 2 display of powers. I think they're both gone.
Yeah.
So, oof.
Yeah. So he's going to have to defend here, because otherwise, if he loses 2, he's threatening 3.
I mean, it's just you get a keeper if you win, like.
And a fate.
And a fate, and
He'll
you
go
don't.
Up to 5 fate.
You don't have to win this. Like, a big defense is pretty tempting here, right? Like. I mean, you have storms, so as long as something stays standing and not dishonored for the cunning, you're fine.
Yeah.
And you can my ancestor strength your solemn scholar, make it a 4/4, right? Oh, you can't. You own a Kadaka. Okay.
Yeah, that's why he went.
Yeah.
He'll make him against.
There's no more cancels, right? Or is
No
it?
more. No more.
No.
I think you just pass here, and you're fine with.
You pass until they do something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
assassinate you
Yeah.
want to make sense. That's an
Yeah.
okay assassinate,
Well,
though.
he also goes to 4 honor, so he can
Box,
make Steven box. Yeah.
But it's not a faded character. It's not
No.
the end of the world. Against the waves, yeah. I mean, he's getting a fate and a keeper out of this. It's good. It's a good trade.
Yeah.
But down to 4 honor. So,
I think he's going to go for the magistrate play here.
well, he could wave the Scorpion to Daka. That's another honor gone. And the magistrate, yeah.
Yeah. But he'll still get a keeper.
Because he has keepers too.
Yeah.
And then he. I mean, I think Steven can still win with storms off the box, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Or my ancestor strength. Either way. Because the assassinate's been used. So he would need another dishonor, which he could do. No, he can't, because Mark of Shame prevents the use. Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, and he can go water to leave up Fire Earth Ring for his Tsukune.
Yeah, or even just.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, go water and then just skip your next conflict and defend everything. Oh, Cunning Magistrate, no fate.
Yeah.
It's a big buy. Like, it's a big deal, right? Because it's only 8 minutes left. It's been kind of an exciting match, very tactical. I didn't notice how much time. I mean, tiebreakers are to Steven for sure now.
For sure, yeah. Oh yeah, with 2 breaks.
Yeah, 2 breaks. Oh. Okay.
You just want to getting the fate in the card from there.
Okay, so he kept back some tools he could have used to win there. Interesting. Because now he's going to go down to 2 honor.
With 1 backhanded. But he can, as long as he claims the fire ring, he's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 honor? No, 2.
He has 2, but he has 1 backhanded.
He has 3. 3 honor.
He has 3.
Yeah.
And he'll go down to 2.
Yeah, and he's 1 back.
1 backhand.
Yeah, so it's still super risky. Like, he could have 2 backhandeds, right?
Yeah.
And he's no censures.
Yeah.
And he's got to go into pilgrimage, right? Like,
Yeah.
don't go into secret cache. But that could lose you a little game.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows what the province is.
Yeah. Oh, it's shameful. Not. Oh, sorry. I thought it was pilgrimage. Thought I'd seen it yesterday. But okay, so it's shameful. Well, there's another honor lost.
Yeah. You block here, right?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. You want to honor dishonor, like.
Yeah.
I mean, that illusionist is doing nothing on military. Like, there's no way. You know he isn't against the waves. He's going to stand as Didaka. Like, oh, this is really close. Scorpion just does this kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about giving up that air ring. You had a +3 storm off and a ancestor strength.
I think you have to defend it here to stop.
But I could see why, because he didn't know he didn't have a dishonor card, right? And he had a Cunning Magistrate. Would you have been tempted to cloud the Cunning Magistrate? It's not a long-term play, but if you cloud the Cunning Magistrate, you win, right? Like, you win the conflict.
You win the wow. No, it'd be 3-2.
No, but you my ancestor strength, a storm, or something, right?
He has to play more cards.
Yeah, that's true.
With the Kudaka, he would have gotten a fate and a card, and that could have been
true.
like the second backhand.
And
so
it's oh, he lets it break. No defense.
okay.
Interesting. Okay, still. Whoa. Okay. Okay. It's up to the other player. Yeah, but you passed and it broke and everything.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. Up in Canada, we're pretty nice, but it's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. Forgot. It was right there. I think it's totally up to Steven, right? Like, let's see what he does. It's not exactly fair.
Okay.
Oh, to put someone in this position,
Yeah.
especially on stream. Sorry? Oh, they're friends.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think they came up together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an awkward car ride home. Either way. Okay, what if you win now? Like,
Yeah.
you're right, Lingering. That is a
Yeah.
big ask, but they're friends. I think they drove up together even maybe,
Yeah.
and so he does. It was political, so he even loses the ring.
You have military left, I think.
Oh no, okay, so it's not. Wait a second. Why is he honored then?
Shameful.
No, but he didn't block
No,
because it's broken.
He blocked. They rolled back. So he blocked with the Soshi, used shameful, and then strengthened numbers to send him home.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed the strength of numbers. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
talking about the ask and the friendship and right, strengthened. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So he's just figuring out how to do the water. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Lingering. Yeah, I missed the strength. Ben had it caught.
So he can either bow the Soshi.
Or stand the Tadaka. I mean, the Soshi's he's got a military, right?
He knows rebels and underbox, so he can stand the Tadaka attack in with both.
Yes. Yeah.
But let's see what.
But the Soshi could attack him, and he can't take it unopposed, right?
box is still standing, or the Phoenix box is still standing, and he can.
So he can against the waves.
4.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
And he can go Earth, right? Because he has a scholar for the return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, scholar for water.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta force. Because he's got against the waves. He could have used it during conflict, I guess, on the shameful to stand the Tadaka anyway, and then watered the other guy.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's very tight right now, very tense.
Very
The
close, tense, long game.
3
so
honor is really dangerous with 2 dishonored characters leaving play. Like, actually has the backhanded in hand, right? But if Sukuni stays standing, then he's got the favor for the backhanded.
Yeah.
He's got a I don't think he has a center anymore.
hand.
He has one.
He's
okay.
one.
Okay.
So I think that's what he's asking about post-conflict action.
Yeah, post conflicts. Yeah. Well, he's also got because he's not gonna get the fire, but he's gonna get an earth ring. Would be pretty epic to. Oh, he's got the air too. Oh no, void. Be pretty epic to earth ring away the backhanded.
Yep. It goes the against.
Yeah. And there's no. I don't think there's any Meeks in this deck, so there's like no potential.
Yeah.
Oh, but Meek couldn't come into a comp, so there's like no conflict character potential here.
Nope. Yeah.
I mean, you're first player next turn, and all he has is Gadaka you can bow. Like, are you really in a hurry here? I guess might as well while you can.
Yeah.
Mark of shame. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
That's okay. You still get the firing, but
Nope. 0.
no, he's its void. But you're going to
Oh,
Sakuni
you're
the
gonna
firing.
prosecute him. Yes.
But
Yeah, that's what he can. Yeah.
who's got the favor?
Brandon right now. Scorpion has it.
He's going to keep it.
Post conflict. Yeah, here we go. And then even with the fire ring, he loses 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So he lost off of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Backhand before. Conflict.
Yeah.
And that's game. Yeah. Just got through at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, the air ring. I think the air, and they're talking about that.
Yeah.
It's a tough choice, but I think winning the air ring would have been
yeah.
worth whatever he had to do.
Because we would have been up 1 fate,
Yeah.
a fate, and a keeper with a fate.
Yeah. And the keeper would have got the censure for later. Right?
Well, that was this round.
Yeah. No, but keep. I mean, for next turn.
For
like
next-
if you
yeah,
don't
if
lose
you
that,
survive,
if you
yeah.
don't lose that fate.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know. He might have 2 backhandeds,
Yeah,
whatever, right?
that's
But so now they're talking about how much he cut, but he canceled. He canceled 3 forbearers echoes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
6 fate worth
that's not
for
a problem.
0.
I don't think you should be questioning
Yeah,
that decision.
no.
I think the game would have been over way before then if he got
I think,
another
yeah,
forbearers echoes, right?
Yeah, because it would have got a Fushiko in with the fated character
Yeah.
at the time. Yeah.
You guys done?
I believe so. I think so.
Yeah,
Anything
me
else you want to talk about? It was a great match.
Yeah.
Well played to both players. Very tense, very exciting to
Yeah.
commentate.
Especially
Hopefully
early
exciting
on,
to
it looked
watch.
like
Yeah.
Scorpion was fairly
Scorpion had, and then Phoenix was definitely
Yeah.
coming back. Good board and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then Scorpion just got the burn at the end with
yeah.
enough dishonor effects, right?
up. Yeah. So it looks
Peasant's
like
advice, big deal on the
Yeah.
shrine.
So it looks like our finals again will be Matthew Beck against Brandon
So
here.
Seeker avoid Scorpion though.
Yes, or Seeker Void Phoenix.
Seeker avoid Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah.
So he might. I think he has a better chance to keep his shrines because he's not Satoshiing them away.
True.
So
Yeah.
shrines and libraries, I think, will be much more of a factor in that game. 5 fires, not so much.
Yeah.
But I think he'll play very defensively. He'll be like,
yeah.
well, maybe not. Maybe he'll go for it before the burn, but we'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
how Matthew plays it.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone come back. We'll be starting pretty soon. I think they're taking
Yep.
a short break. It should be a very exciting final.
All right. So we'll see you again soon. wait.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the 2019 Grand Championships being held in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, for Legend of the Five Rings. We have an exciting matchup coming up here.
So this is the finals. We have Scorpion, Keeper of Air, played by Brandon Smith, against Phoenix, Seeker of Void, by Matthew Beck.
Yeah, and so Matt was the only Seeker Void, and obviously has proven that was the correct choice against the eight other Phoenixes who are on Keeper of Air. So here he is in the final.
And then Brandon just played Scorpion really well all weekend. I think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Sure King
He's
of Swiss, 6-0.
Koya on Discord, I believe, and Matthew Beck is Algera. Familiar with to a lot of people. He is also familiar to any watchers of the stream from last February's Cote.
Yep.
He was the winner of that Cote.
Yeah, Matthew Beck won the Toronto
he
Cote.
won over Max Williams' Crab in the final. So he is definitely likes Toronto a lot. Comes down to dominate from Winnipeg, I think.
Yep. Yeah. He's going to win all the big Toronto events.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're just going through deck lists.
Deck lists for each other, yeah. He's sporting those nice Grand Championship mats.
Yeah.
Very nice. Making me wish I went Dragon.
Yeah.
Been the only second Dragon and auto winner of a mat in the Cote. So matchup-wise, what are we looking for here? What do you think is important? What's going to swing things one way or another, you think, Ben?
So as we saw in the last match, Brandon has a lot of tech specifically to beat up on Phoenix. So 8 cancels, 3 sensors, 3 forged edicts, as well as 2 Kukuyos, which will be big. But again, Matthew can look for the shrines to claim rings, return the back, get fate. But of course, Brandon's prepared for that as well with the 2 peasants' advice.
Yeah, and certainly this cancels won't be as painful for, other than outside of, I'm sure he's not going to 5 fires into a cancel.
No.
If he does, that'd be extremely painful.
Yeah.
But against the waves, supernatural storms are not nearly as painful as Forebear's Echoes. They're not as important to the deck.
No.
And not as much fate lost. So yeah, I think so Gishitoshi, if it can be bought with enough fate, because there's not fate worse than death.
Nope.
There's no kill.
But there are clouds.
There are clouds. But he's got 3 mystics, 3 let goes.
3 yeah. So and those are really the only major attachments. So he's just going to sit on those.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think so. If Gishitoshi can land with a lot of fate, I think that could be a big factor in like a break a turn almost, right? Because the Scorpion has no pumps in hand anyway, but he can't dishonor. He can mark or shame things, but probably won't overcome whatever pumps that Matthew has. He's on 2 bonsai, I believe, Matthew.
Court games, obviously,
games,
supernatural. Yeah, Matthew also has the Ancient Masters.
He's got triple Ancient Masters to get
the favor.
So favor Kanjo, obviously, but that almost doesn't need to
also
be.
just getting his own senses up for Cancel War.
Absolutely.
Obviously, Kukuyo gets around that.
Forgotten Libraries. I think Matthew's on. He's on the 2 storehouse. I'd have to see the list. He's on 2 storehouse, I think. So he's on a lot of holdings. I think he's on like 12 or 13 holdings with the Forgotten Libraries, Fabled Grounds, the shrines.
Yeah. Clarity.
Clarity.
Nice new promo from the tournament.
Yep. Very nice promo from top 4 for the clan.
So this looks like your pretty standard Phoenix.
Seeker Void.
Seeker Void, yeah.
I mean, this deck has been tuned and established over many months now.
Yeah. The only change was the reserve
not as
lists.
dominant as it was, but it's certainly very formidable still.
Yeah. No more Dynasty Tadaka. Instead, you get
Conflict
Tadaka.
And that's, I guess, to be mentioned. I mean, Dynasty Tadaka would have been an option. He's obviously very strong in this matchup.
Yes.
But Matthew's gone with the Consumed 5 fires, which can be very devastating if you get it off, right? And Embrace is just, certainly not Consumed by 5 fires with Embrace. And Embrace is just good economy, even if you don't land a Consumed by 5 fires. Yeah. Especially in longer games, which this one likely to be.
I can see
not going to
not
be over in 2 rounds.
That in this match, just because Scorpion has a lot of cheap characters, they're probably not putting a lot of fate.
Yeah.
And he has so many
I
cancels.
don't think Consumed is going to be.
I think the Embrace are probably going to go on Matthew's own cheap characters.
Because what does he have as his highest cost character he wants to invest in? Basically, he wants to invest in manipulators.
Yep.
He wants to invest. He won't invest in Kadaka. At least get bowed. So
maybe a favorite niece.
Maybe a favorite niece.
Keep it around, but
I suspect we won't see anything more than 2 fate from Scorpion's side. No. Although other than displays, he doesn't have much to spend it on either.
Cunning Magistrate could be one.
It could be 3 fated, but I don't see that very often. But
no.
Because he only has calling in favors for attachment control and cloud, 3 cloud.
I think he had one Mia Mystic.
Hmm?
I think Brandon had one Mia Mystic. Because we saw that last round.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
He has the one Mia Mystic, yeah.
Yeah, it's just getting their cards all ready and shuffled.
Matthew showing off his L5R lore knowledge by telling us who's on the mat. It's one of the RTPG characters, Asawa Akai, apparently. Yeah. All right. I guess you guys can't hear the tape, so I'll just pretend I knew that.
Yeah.
Scorpion Dude is some scorpion in a mask.
Yeah.
Possibly,
all the mats for these were the intro characters for the RPG.
Oh, nice.
And they're also
excellent.
each of the characters are coming out in this next cycle.
Oh, these characters coming out next.
Yeah,
okay,
so they're all cheap.
But they're all intro from the intro adventure for
I
the
think
RPG.
that's what's
nice. Yeah,
and then they'll be getting a card version in the game.
We're seeing that tie-in. I'm sure they'll appear in stories.
Oh yeah.
If they haven't already. So, I mean, anyone on chat, if you happy to have you chime in, talk about what you think about this matchup, who's favored, what you expect to see happen. See some nice L5R province backers,
Yeah.
old L5R, old 5R.
Old Everyone's got all their fancy bling for this match. No,
Quite a bit, except for that dial.
Oh,
it is a custom dial.
It's the one from one of the elemental kits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One of the OP kits, or
It was one of the
elements
OP.
just-
I think it was the OP kits. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's either one or two.
Yeah, it didn't quite look like the one that comes in the core set, but also didn't quite look like the
Yeah.
ones I'm familiar with
Yeah.
that are fancier.
No corset content here.
Yeah.
So what kind of characters are you looking for?
Oh, it's pointing out that Brandon is in fact undefeated
He is.
at this point.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's undefeated in Swiss.
He's
final.
7-0.
Matthew only dropped one
so
game in
6
the
and
Swiss.
1, yeah.
So I think they're seeds 1 and 2, both in the finals.
I think Steven was the highest Phoenix, but
Okay.
just off strength schedule.
Just
But I think they have the same schedules.
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, I mean, this Scorpion is about ready for Phoenix. This is any Scorpion could be. A third Kikuyo, I suppose, but that might
It's
just
probably overkill for your other matchups.
that might earn you some punches and some general scorn shunning.
Yeah. No, definitely a good meta call going into the weekend being.
Yeah, I mean, maybe perhaps not the most mysterious of meta calls
No.
or
No.
or Sherlock Holmesian. Having looked at other tournaments and was generated, but Crane and Phoenix, I think, being probably the two other best clans outside of Scorpion, since giving Scorpion a good matchup against both of them, it's a good idea.
So they need to restrict something else from Scorpion. that's what we're getting from you.
Add more restrictions, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't make much sense, but I wouldn't mind seeing backhanded compliment go, but.
All right, tutoring first.
This looks like Scorpions opted to go first, I think, although they haven't changed the first player tokens.
I don't think they have. It looked like Matthew got a higher.
Oh, okay.
The 19.
19. Oh, okay. Brandon doing the
old
the
5R
Scorpion, confusion move of putting the stronghold in the middle.
Yeah. Just making sure that Matthew's okay with the stronghold placement.
It's nice. It's nice of him. I mean, I don't know if there's even like it's not a rule or anything. I don't even remember where people started that even. where you had to put your stronghold. Oh, yeah, I think he certainly is.
How it is. Yep.
No. So we're straightening out just the time. We have a 100-minute time limit for this.
So Brandon threw back all of them, all 4.
All 4 on the mulligan.
Yep.
And I believe,
I didn't see what Matthew had.
yeah. I think Matthew went 2, I think. Yeah, I should be watching a little closer.
Phoenix will be first player.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Checks at everything but the censure. It was a very white-ish with some yellow card. Interesting to keep a sense. We'll see if he did. Oh, sorry, too loud.
Yeah.
Interesting to keep a censure first round. Yeah, so he did keep a censure. He kept a censure, so but he drew into an ancient master.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's. I mean, it's good to have, but risky. Like, what if a fawning comes or something? But
Yeah.
suppose you want it at some point, and you don't want a Shrine Maiden.
No.
So I guess,
Yeah.
but he only runs 2 Shrine Maidens. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do other Phoenix players? I was talking to him about it. He says because he runs through his deck generally by turn 5, so he doesn't want the let goes to be gone against Crab and stuff like that. I don't know. I still couldn't
We've
give
seen
up
him-
3 Shrine Maidens.
We've seen him be pretty conservative with their use during
Yeah,
the Toronto
and not
Contest. He
trigger
just
always.
didn't trigger, yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to lose let go sometimes or censure. I don't know. I just go crazy all the
There's
time.
the Palace. That would
Oh,
be
Shiba
one-
Yujimbo is really good in this matchup. So yeah, 3 Fate makes total sense, right? You
Yeah.
can embrace it, get some money, and just protect all of the rest of your.
Yeah.
Oh man, 2 Shiba Yujimbos is really harsh on Scorpion. It's a great flop for him.
It is.
If he wants to buy another one next turn, poof.
Plus Stora's Palace.
Throws Palace.
So
Very
that
nice.
makes
That's
sense on
excellent.
the
Yeah.
hand keep with the Palace there.
Keep up his hand. Yep. Good start. Good start for Scorpion though too. I mean, he's got 2 liars
Yeah. And then
Best-
Alibi Artist ready to go for later.
for later. For later, it's a little early, but for best 1-cost character in the game.
Yep.
5 to 5. They're both aghast with surprise at the 5 to 5 bit. Shrine Maiden. Oh, so he palaced. Oh, that's why he kept the censure because he had the palace.
Yeah.
I didn't see the dynasty.
And he has 2 now. So
Yeah. Okay, so he had the palace on the dynasty flop.
looks like Brandon has at least 1 sensor as well, maybe a second.
Yeah. He's got a
He
cunning.
has all 3.
He's got 3 sensors.
I think I see 3.
So Scorpion has 3 sensors. Phoenix has 2. Wow, favorite games, man. So he needs a fawning. He's not
Yeah.
gonna get. He's not gonna break the palace.
No.
Gonna play Shrine Maiden. 2 sensors in hand. You trigger, right? What do you care if you lose?
Yeah.
Or let goes. Yeah.
Clear.
Ooh, lose the 3rd one.
That was rough.
Wow, 3 sensors all like in the first 15
Plus the
cards.
Master, or
Yeah.
Ancient Master. But he has 1 in hand, so
Yeah.
he should get favor after this round no matter what.
Okay, goes to Bow Liar.
Yeah.
It's a good hit. Nothing
Yeah.
bad's gonna happen. There's no pumps at all.
Yeah. You don't fear display here. Just
Bow's a liar. Not the end of the world though. He's still gonna draw a card from it. So it's all some of his honors off screen because he's at 6. No, he should be at 10, right? But
for Matthews, yeah.
yeah,
Should be a 10.
so the Yojimbo's not bodyguarding any Shigenjas at the moment. She's waiting.
Yeah, going to Palace. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Political defense. Well, I don't know if you want to defend this because he's just going to get dishonored to 0. But you won't take the unopposed, but you can.
I think
It's a tough call because you're just going to get dishonored to 0 on your political too. So
yeah.
2 glory is a bit of a downside for the Yojimbo.
It is.
The glory is no good, but the ability is super strong. in this matchup.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So he just defended.
Yeah.
Took his fate.
Got the Earthwing. Not the best. I think he would have rather got a Court Games or an Ancient Master or something.
Or a Cloud, something that he can play.
Okay.
Yep. Below.
Okay, so pretty neutral turn 1, I'd say, other than getting favor, which
I
is
think a
huge.
favor for this.
So Phoenix, I'd say,
I
they
think
have
they're
board
yeah.
a decent amount of money. Didn't embrace the Shiba, the Yojimbo, which would have been nice, but so he has favors, the big difference, I think.
I think, yeah.
Scorpion has got a ton of cash.
And
So I'd say Phoenix has, gotten a little bit of edge here with that.
you get a big Shugenja, start investing in them.
Yep.
Or hold off a turn and just play something small.
Yeah, but he's not against Fate, Worse than Death, so I think he can start loading up. And also he's got the Yojimbo, so it's going to be really hard to do anything to them. Okay, City of Lies, yeah. A Forgotten Library, very nice.
That's very good.
But 2 Adept of the Waves. Assassination is protected, that's good. So
Probably play one.
assuming
one
he
fate.
plays at least 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say 1. He could even 2 fade it. I don't know. It could be ballsy. Bold.
That's
Could be
bold.
bold. Like if he embraced it and Shiba Yojimbo protected it. But he might not. He might just not opt so big. There you go. Oh, no, 1.
Just
Okay.
one.
Now you take Passing Fate, I think.
Yeah.
Passing Fate may be more valuable than Bullseye. He might want to get another shrug on the board.
Yeah. It is the best.
Yeah, takes Passing Fate. Sorry?
Just making sure I had the card.
Yeah. Okay, so bid 5, go to 6. That Delio here.
Yeah.
But that's just going to stay parity with the Forgotten Library.
Yeah.
Forgotten Library is a really good hit here. Of course, at some point it's only good if you drop your bid.
Ooh.
Which he did,
both
yeah.
dropped, yeah.
I thought he might, yeah. Wow. He dropped it now, eh?
Yeah. So I didn't see if he manipulated. Nope, he didn't use the manipulator either. He just drew 1.
Just drew the 1, okay. So it's going to be dealing with big mitfulls of cards here, eh? All the Echoes are kind of dead. Well, there's Clouds to deal with, but got everything in there. Court Games, Display of Power, Consumed by 5 Fires.
Yeah.
I see Backhanded, I think.
Yeah.
I see Forged Edict. I see Clarity. Not Clarity.
Calling in, yeah.
Calling in Favors.
So I think he probably just goes in for a poke political, make him defend.
Yeah.
Probably Void Ring, do you think? Just to take it off the adaptive waves?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to okay.
I mean, I was thinking water might be valuable, but it's not valuable enough.
No.
You don't get anything for it, right?
Yeah.
So no keepers yet. So I don't think you display this, right?
He might. He's at 7 on it.
Yeah. I mean,
Or maybe he just throws.
or do you wait for a bunch of cancels to go first? He's still got 3 Forged and 2 Kakiyos in his deck.
Yeah.
It's political, so. Oh, why do you? Okay, it's
So he's
political
defending
favor.
3 to 3.
Interesting goes with the Jimbo because Jimbo doesn't have protection like the Adept of the Waves does, but maybe he wants protection on his attack because he can Shameful, right?
Yeah.
He can hunt for Shameful.
He's gonna, I think way up here.
Clarity, so just thinking about a cancel, I think. It's the old Jogoku pause where you know your opponent has cancels.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he is going to forged. So he'll go down to 2.
Yeah.
Because he can just replay it from.
Yeah. He's
With
thinking,
Stronghold.
yeah, I don't censure that. Censure something a little more valuable. And even if you don't, I mean, you don't need that character, I don't think.
No.
'Cause I think Phoenix is not going to try to break anything until it gets big storms, right?
Yeah. I think he might sense it. Yeah.
Yeah, he senses the way of the Scorpion. So he's censoring the Dishonor deck.
I think that's all 3 magistrates and all 3 senses and Brandon's hand.
Yeah, just block the magistrates, yeah. Flip it. He flipped it. So he clarities again. So now the Yojimbo will remain standing. It can't be bowed by 4 shames, for example. Although getting 2 glory, getting dishonored is practically the same thing. But it is stopping the cunning from coming in.
Yeah.
Doing work. Oh, shame. Okay, that's expensive route, but gets the job done. Oh, nice. Kept the court games. Oh, we see a little bit of corset dishonor. Plaques. Just a tiny bit. I mean, some people don't like the cards, right? I mean, don't like the tokens.
Yeah.
So currently 2-2.
4.
4. Oh, 4. Sorry.
He threw a fan on.
Because he put the cloud.
Or the fan.
The fan. So with no keepers, how hard? Oh, calling in favors. So he's playing City of Lies to get free calling in favors.
Yep.
Wow. See, you can already tell Matthew's a way better player than me because I always take my Manicured Fate right away because I'll forget otherwise. But he waited.
I think he's probably going to send. Well.
So second dishonor. To get calling in favors. Do you censure this? I don't think you censure this.
No. You let him take the.
And then you just let go. Yeah, now you'll let go. I mean, 1 less for clouds, but there's only 2 clouds in the deck of Scorpion's deck. And you have Mystics, so.
Yeah.
So still losing the airing.
Yeah. Matthew can gain the fate or keeper fate. Or
no,
sorry,
he's
secret
not.
void.
He's secret void.
Yeah.
He just prevents the honor loss,
Yeah.
which is pretty big. It's the whole matchup, right?
Yeah.
It's the whole match.
So used to seeing.
I mean, if he's already dropped the bid 1, finding those backhand is not going to be easy.
Nope. Yeah, he probably wants a favorite niece if he can get one soon.
Okay. Manipulator comes in with 1 fade. Okay. It's not too bad. So now he goes up to 2.
3 to 2.
2, yeah. I mean, I don't think he wants to storm for 1. But he could put an Ancient Master in the conflict, yeah. So 3 to 3.
3 to 3. So Brandon's still winning on attack.
Yeah. Just thinking about, obviously he has another card he wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this Centra's just staring him in the face. It's like, please fawning diplomat, show up. So he played the Ancient Master with no follow-up. Interesting. Oh, no, we must have the numbers wrong. He won.
1.
How did he win? 1. Did they forget the mark of shame?
I think they forgot. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Judge is there at the table, so unless somebody in chat notices how else he got. Because it was, 0 plus 1 plus 2, right? 3.
Yeah,
1 plus 1 plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think they forgot the mark of shame. So not the end of the book, but a little bit of a, we think, numbers being off a little bit. But anyway. Okay, grabs the fate off the fire ring. The adept. There's nothing to covert anyway. Yeah, he's hunting out Shameful, I think. Especially with 2 fate. Okay, gets Kid in cash. Okay, well, break it or never go back. He's got the display. He's got the court games. Or for shame, I mean. He's got a cloud.
Way of.
It's political favor, yeah. Yeah.
Just like for the.
No, but it was 1 for the Yojimbo, 1 for the Ancient Master, and 1 for the favor.
Yeah.
Because Mark of Shame is -1 political, right? So I think it was only 3. They're discussing whether you can court games through the Yojimbo, and you can.
Yeah. Those kind of interactions are always confusing.
The court games one is way, because it's always you choosing, yeah. Yeah, I know. We black. It was Takao, right? So it was 1 plus 2. That's 3. 3 on the Scorpion side, because the cunning magistrate. Oh, cunning magistrate. You know, it was dishonored. It was 0. Duh, there's a cunning magistrate. We were wrong.
Oh yeah, we are wrong. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Cunning magistrate, as we learned in Worlds last year, blanks your own characters too.
Yes.
So cunning was 2. That's it. Duh. Yes, of course. There, mystery solved. Thank you, chat. But it was 2 to 3. 2 for the Scorpion, 3 for the.
That's why they're in the finals.
So we get a censure the other way on the display of power. Oh, okay, Scorpions. Yeah, that's what I would have said too. Scorpion was saying that Phoenix's hand is amazing, but it's pretty. Could have gone the other way with favor. And Scorpion's got a ton of cards in their deck that are really only for dishonoring. So you know, having cards to win conflicts is okay to have other players, your opponent have that. You got to expect it, right? No. Oh, okay. Heads into banning honor, which is barring another mark of shame, is going to be a completely safe find here. And secret cache is broken.
Yep.
So that's the second break, and he can always go back to upholding later when he has fewer cards. Did he lose one for unopposed? I guess after the Earth Ring. Oh, second cunning, and there's only 1 fate on this one. Oh, wow. Yeah, and there we go. We didn't expect to see it, but I guess it's enough value, right? Because yeah, you can't do that. Only in conflict can you. Yeah. We got our own card reader. That's pretty rare. Yeah.
It's gonna drop another 2 honor.
So you should have lost 1 for unopposed and 2 for the characters. And yeah, so he's gonna have a ton of fate, but no board versus a decent and a pretty good for turn 3 Phoenix board. So I like Phoenix's position after that turn. It's way up, right? They have 2 breaks already. Their honor is. I can't see their honor pile.
Matthew's at 7. I think
okay.
there's 3.
3 off.
Just
yeah.
off screen. Yeah.
Okay, 7. So that's pretty good with a
Yeah. And he also broke 2 pretty.
Oh yeah, he
scary
broke
provinces.
2 nasty provinces. Like secret cache, obviously
Secret
going is huge.
yeah.
Now, like I said, I think he can just go for upholding and skip shameful for the rest of the game, right?
Yep.
And now there's a 5 fires. He can't really play it with his box unless he wants to risk Kikuyu. So, but 1 is enough probably to put him at a big advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 fate prodigy. So it looks like he's signaling to be aggressive now. To go, yeah. Or he certainly doesn't figure it's more than 2 or 3 rounds.
Especially with the adept, you can throw convert on. He's going to want to go water ring probably.
Yeah. And a nice add up to the waves he earned. He only has 2 in his deck, I noticed. Now, did he know there was going to be so many Phoenix players? He couldn't get more than 2?
Maybe.
Let's see, 1, 2. No, sorry, still buying. Shameless gossip, okay. Yeah, and this Prodigy is protected by the Yojimbo too. Like, it's going to get nasty, that guy. Where it's strumming for just 2 still. Okay. 2 to 2, interesting, okay, cool. Chime in for some more card draw. He's got Forgotten Library for the card draw. Definitely he's going to start. And Scorp City's sitting on a lot of cards, but not all of them are that. Well, 3 of them we know are not useful right now.
Yeah.
He's got another Kikuyu.
Okay. So you can
It's a pretty big military boy too, like 4.
I think he goes water here.
Yeah.
Military
He's
water.
getting covert water, so go
Covert
around.
the gossip, and if
Yes,
they display,
yeah.
because if he can attack with the adept, he won't display that. So.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
At the upholding or the shameful? I don't know. Yeah, the upholding, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so yeah. In goes, so what's the defense here? I mean, blocking with the illusionist is, I mean, you're not you're not winning. You don't really want to win this, and the illusionist can just be bowed. So just take the unopposed in the break. Feels bad to have your 3rd break, but what
That's
do you
what it
do?
looks like unopposed.
Yeah, with 2 magistrates gone, I guess you don't have to save your crowds for anything really at this point.
There we go. Yeah, he's playing the clouds from hand so they don't get taken.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. But even, I mean, if he takes 1 cloud, he doesn't take something else. I don't know if the gossip would have been my first choice. She just moves honor tokens, right?
Well, that's what.
Oh, there's a 3rd.
Yeah.
I didn't see the 3rd.
Do you take display here, probably? Actually, well, no,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Well, you still
You
get
take the
forged.
Shrine Maiden, I think.
Hmm?
I think you take the Shrine Maiden.
I think you take the Shrine Maiden.
He has a Kikuyo, so he's fine. With
I would take the Shrine Maiden too.
Yeah.
It's more cards.
And it's a body.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe the cloud, but display, I guess. He can't play it from box, so.
But he has the Kikuyo for it.
I know he wants to bait it, but if he doesn't take it, isn't it a strong signal he has Kikuyu? Oh. Yeah.
Right.
Hmm?
Chat.
Oh, we're still up? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
we're still
Sorry.
on.
We didn't
Okay.
know. Yeah, there's some technical difficulties here. But yeah, good. Audio still on. Yes, video's gone out. Travis is working diligently as quickly as possible to get it back up, so I'm sure it will be. You're right. The Kikuya was shown from previously, so he knows he has it. So yeah, taking away the display is not that useful because he's not going to play it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he got. Maybe we'll get another peek at the hand to see what he pulled out. Oh, peek at the discard pile. Yeah, it certainly looks like Phoenix is definitely in the driver's seat here.
Yeah.
Pretty early. Yeah. The box is Revels, right?
Yes.
Which is, I mean, he'll be able to use it, but with Against the Waves,
Yeah.
it's not going to be that impactful, right?
Right.
Okay, what do we see in the
So
top?
we're
He get
back.
Against the Waves. I think he took it
I
Against
think
the
he
Waves.
took the against, yeah.
We see there is an attack.
Nope. So it looked like he played.
Oh,
two
attack on the
clouds.
stronghold. Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like he defended with. Oh, he bowed. Okay, Midnight Revels the Prodigy, but there's a water ring, so he just stands back up.
There's also two clouds played on Prodigy and Yojimbo.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, there's two clouds on the. Okay.
Yeah.
So I expect that Mystic will be bought next turn. Okay, so successful defense by Scorpion on its box, thanks to the clouds to stop the Prodigy, and looks like he Against the Waves took out the Against the Wave in the UA.
Yeah.
Scorpion players doesn't like his position. Don't blame him. It's a lot of pressure with no board.
Yeah.
On your box.
Yeah, he's throwing over to military, so he's probably just gonna go.
Yeah, and he's. So, Scorpion only has 7 fate, or does not take his fate?
Because he only had 2 before, and I think he played the 2 clouds, so he's only had 7.
Yep. Okay, so it's really not good. And he's first. They could hero away somebody,
I think.
but he can hero.
Yeah, Matthews should probably just gonna. Oh no, he is gonna play Kudaka.
Well, we might want to play the Mystic too.
He got rid of it.
Oh, he did. Okay, interesting. Maybe. Well, he's drawing 3 cards. He bids 1. He's got a shrine. Wow. This is really looking not so good for Scorpion here. He's all the honor he needs, probably. He's storming for 2 only, but he's going to draw 3. Scorpion's going to draw 2 if he bids 1. Brace and a storm.
Yeah,
Brace and storm. He's got the military favor. He can go 3, 8, 11, 1 storm and box. So he can go 15, just kind of what we know.
It's 2 and 2. There's the 3rd.
Yeah. Plus he's going to Against the Waves to off his box to put back some. I mean, without the cunnings, so what's Scorpion going to do to actually stop this attack?
No. But I think Matt still has the 3rd cloud, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So if there is a magistrate.
Yeah.
Because we've seen 3.
I mean, but if he attacks with Harroway, you might be tempted to just cloud the Harroway and not block.
Yeah.
But if he's attacking military. But you can only hear away the Jimbo anyway, which is 5 military.
Or she's clouded.
Oh, that's right. She's clouded, so you can hear away everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what like the 5-fire does, right? Like he has to buy hear away with 1. This is not a long-term strategy. 4-cost character. When there's a lot of the game left.
Yeah.
Because that Yojimbo's going away, so that's at least an honor there. He probably wins some rings if you survive, so that's more honor.
Yeah.
Oh, he chucked the palace too, right? So he's really expecting this to be over this turn.
Yeah.
Because that palace first turn was huge with the center. Prodigy's annoying here too, right? Because I mean he's clouded, but you don't know if he does let go, and you really want to Yojimbo, water that Yojimbo, because he can't straighten it, and it's 5 military. Yeah, but if Heroway wins, it dishonors the person. So
Yeah.
so what's Scorpion got? Scorpion's got court games. He's got a For Shame. Those are good.
Yeah, it's hard here. Like,
He just his flop. He didn't even buy them in. Like he has no viable defenders.
no.
For Midnight Rebels. I mean, I guess For Shame is something with Heroway. Yeah, the Magistrate's going so fast. Like only one fading the Magistrate and losing the other one to an Earth Ring, I think. It's huge. What he's got? He's got the Dead Sentry. He's got a backhand compliment. It's just like at least 4 cards that are not doing anything. Yeah.
So, do you even bother attacking here?
I just don't know what Heroway does otherwise. Like Heroway pulling in someone is worth more than Heroway's defense. Yeah. I think. I mean, he can For Shame with him, but other than that, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything on military, right? So I think you do, but it's a bad situation no matter how you look at it.
I think
That's 3rd fate for Manicure Garden. 4th. Oh, okay. Just not messing around.
It's political, so he can clarity twice.
He just doesn't want to get dishonor anyone dishonored to lose. Yeah. So you clarity the Yojimbo, or maybe not. Maybe you just clarity the Shugs because they're got protection. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so 2 Kikuyu's gone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go yeah. That's his best military defender, practically. See, display of power is not useful. Oh, clarity the Yojimbo. Okay. Oh, he played that from hand, so he has all 3 if he wants. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a her. But yes. This is pure Phoenix, right? Like 3 people defend, the exact same 3 people attack you. So 1 storm in hand? I only see 1. 2. Oh, 2 storms in hand. So it's +6.
Now you can attack water?
Yep. No, clarity Kadaka. Right? 2 clarities were played. Kadaka and...
he Kikuyu'd.
Kukuyu, yeah, right, of course.
And
I already forgot the
Kukuyu,
yeah.
Because he knew Revels on box.
Yeah. Yep, so neutered Revels. Yep. So we got 4 to 2. And we've already, he can go 6 more.
Military.
So, I mean, yeah, he doesn't have any bonsais or anything, so he would have to drop the 3rd cunning or Way of the Scorpion, but even Way of the Scorpion doesn't save him. Oh, he does have the cunning. He's going to have to.
Yep.
Oof, another 1 fate, last cunning.
Does he?
No fate, cloud.
4 to 8.
I mean, he knows he has a cloud, right?
And
Calling
has
it
a sword.
favors. Is what?
I think he has a katana, so you can pop it in.
Yep. Nobody has to get rid of the dishonor, if there is any. But I don't think there is, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she's not dishonored.
And there's no, I don't think there's any way that scorpions or anything in hand.
I didn't see any.
Not enough for mark. Currently breaking.
Yep.
With no, that's an embrace. He has no other pumps.
Yep.
So you're backhanding yourself. So this is like when you start smiling against
Peasant's Vice.
Peasant's Vice. Just doing his actions, I think.
Yeah.
For the Way of the Scorpion, he meant. He talked about top decking his Way of the Phoenix.
Or where the Scorpion. Yeah. Okay.
They were. And there, yes, we have a Matthew Beck, winner of Canadian Grand Championship 2019 of L5R. Congratulations to Matthew and to Brandon, who played very well throughout the tournament.
Yeah, this is his first game loss.
First game loss of the entire
every other
tournament.
game all weekend.
It's a really good tournament. I had a lot of fun. Ton of Phoenix running around, and we have Phoenix Seeker Void winning the tournament. So Keep of Air goes out with a whimper, I guess, at the end of the month, right?
But
I think we're done. Thanks everyone for watching.
Thanks,
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.